Four Fat Faggots is funny with Satan like not being in it anymore. Now it's just 3 people.
Yeah, it still works, dude. Between the 3 of us, we probably add up to at least 4 people.
Yeah. Probably about, more or less.
I'm at least 1 3/4 myself, so like already almost there.
Well, I'm like 2 people on my own. It's all good. I'll make up for it. It'll still be an extra fat person. Like that's the best part.
Yeah, still be technically obese.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to like have a false name going there. Oh God, what was it I fucking saw on Twitter? This shit was like somebody quoted this shit from some other dude. I'm not gonna show it because it's just like a quote tweet kind of thing. But it was one of those ones where you see it and you're like, the fuck? It was at Formula_CL on Twitter. If my future daughter ever says she's lesbian, I'm gonna have to sneak in her room and show her how dick feels.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's fucking creepy.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Shit. Somebody actually fucking thought of that. Not only thought of that, actually typed it out. They actually typed it out and tweeted it, dude. That's fucking amazing, dude.
That's one of those ones where you're like, what the fuck were you thinking? Like, obviously, fool wasn't thinking, but I mean, like, where do your fucking... Oh, God, I don't even want to go into that dude's head. That's just too fucking... That's too dark for me.
Or did his profile have the phrase map on it?
No. Oh, you know what? I don't know. I did not look. I should have looked. You're right.
Yeah, that's fucking...
Formula_CL. Let me see if I can find his Twitter. Formula.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, his Twitter's gone. I'm going to assume...
Oh, it's just some weird sock account or something.
Sorry, that page doesn't exist. I'm going to assume somebody was like, yeah, we're going to have to fucking just take that down.
Yeah, this guy is talking about fucking his daughter. Can we get rid of him, please?
You know, I'm not sure that gets you kicked off of Twitter anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point, dude.
Weren't people sending... So, like, not the current, like, IMAP thing or whatever the fuck OMAP or whatever it is. Wasn't there people like sending pictures of their fucking kids to people who were like announced pedophiles?
No shit. I didn't hear about that. But...
I don't know if it was on Twitter, but I know there was people like posting pictures of their kids, like specifically to like pedophiles.
So like knowingly?
Yeah, it was a weird one. It was like, and it wasn't like straight up child porn and just be like their kid in like, you know, a bathing suit or fucking whatever, you know?
Yeah, something that would turn out like nobody else would think anything of a pedophile.
Not that I would say that that's okay, but they're not like, you know, at least they're not dressing their kid up in like fucking lingerie or weird shit.
Yeah, yeah. So are they fucking, they're knowingly sending shit like that to pedophiles? Is that what it is? Or are they just like...
You know, there was a big to do about it. A lot of people were upset. Understandably.
Right. I'm just curious, like, were they like, hey, you're a pedo, here, have a picture of my kid in their fucking bathing suit? Like, that would be really fucking like, bizarre.
The anti-SJW crowd called out these people for being pedophiles, and they were like being put as like mods on some of the more prominent SJW sites and like streams that were being run by some of the more prominent SJW like YouTuber kind of people.
Oh, so they were giving these fuckers
so they were
positions of authority and basically.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And so they were like essentially like being like, oh well, fuck you, you don't get to, you know, decide who we have in charge, so we're gonna send them pictures of my kid with like fucking bathing suit or something.
Yeah, that'll teach us. What the fuck, man? That
was weird.
I'm telling you, they try it every. It seems like every 6 months or so. They try to fucking act like pedophilia is just a fucking orientation that needs to be accepted. Like they put their toe in the water and they're like, "Oh shit, nope, that's still boiling hot. Try again in 6 months."
Like, you guys cool with fucking kids yet? No, we'll be back. We'll check again later.
All right. Remember, it's just a sexuality. We'll be back in 6 months.
It's like, you know what? Maybe it is. Maybe it's. You know, I assume that that's how people are born because I cannot imagine that somebody makes that decision at some point in their life.
Yeah. No, it's a fucked up thing. It's a fucked up affliction, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I have to consider it a mental illness on my end, dude. Whether it's a sexuality or not.
Well, I was
whether
gonna say,
it's you know, again, it sucks to be born with that attraction because, like you said, who would choose that? Why would you choose to be, you know, someone that's going to be that ostracized? So again, it's I would assume for almost all of them, if not all of them, it's something they're born with. It's just fucked up. But you still can't act on it, dude. You know what I mean? I feel bad for the ones that are like, you know, actually attracted to kids, but they manage to, you know what I mean, not fucking engage in that shit.
Yeah.
Those guys are almost admirable.
And like I was gonna say, like you can't include something that is harmful to people like that, like that's gonna hurt people as a sexuality, because no matter the scientific technicalities of it, at the end of the day, you know, being gay ain't hurting nobody.
Right.
Whereas like being a pedophile, you're ruining lives.
Yeah, molesting children, you are fucking kids up essentially for life, dude. Yeah, dude, you would not believe how many. Well, you probably would believe it, but the fucking amount of people that have some kind of sexual abuse or molestation in recovery.
Yeah.
It's a pretty significantly high number of people that seem to have been molested at some point in their life end up in rehab.
Yeah. Oh, and in where I work in mental health, a lot of people end up with psychotic disorders.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Or it's not weird, but
also,
I guess what's weird is the fact that like some people are okay with it and some people lose their fucking mind. Like, what's the difference? Like, what determines what allows someone to get over it?
Resilience. It's actually like a psychological like thing. Like they you know, different people have different amounts of resilience. So like, you know, some people can go off to war and deal with all the insane like trauma and guilt and horrible like things involved with war,
right,
and come back and be okay. Like more or less, they're all right. Like they can deal with it and they get past it and move on and. You know, are normal people again. Other people just turn into like an insane wreck. I mean, it's the amount of resilience you have, and everybody's got a different amount.
Yeah, I would assume. I wonder if is that something that essentially people are born with, or is it something that you fucking develop?
Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah, I would imagine like your temperament sets like kind of a ground level for how much shit you can deal with. And then like dealing with adversity through life kind of builds it up a little.
Yeah, and like, you know, how your parents raise you and teach you how to deal with like just general like fear and anxiety. You know, do they give you a healthy way of dealing with it, or do they teach you like really unhealthy ways of dealing with it so that later on in life you're able to handle it on your own? It's no different than teaching kids like how to budget or not to bully kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, so if you're essentially teaching your kids to, hey, just don't deal with it, ignore it, and hope it goes away, or like, you know,
then later on in life they're going to turn to the fucking bottle, you know, just not the kind you're hoping. Like they're not going to have like a baby bottle. I mean, well, I'm not sure that would be better. Look, gaming, you showed up just in time.
Hola, ¿cómo están todos? ¿Qué pasó? ¿De qué están hablando?
Not a damn thing.
Okay.
Platano volando? Elefantes?
Platano, isn't that banana?
I have no idea. I just know. I think those are Spanish words.
Yeah, I think
none of
it's
them.
platano. I don't think it's platano. You got to get the proper pronunciation if you're gonna make shit up.
Bibo un cerveza?
Hooray, one beer.
That means drink, doesn't it?
I have no idea.
I think B-E-B, you drink. I don't know.
Butternut says mental health or mental abuse causes healthy, sarcastic adults. Healthy ways of dealing with that shit breeds pussies. Nice.
So what's going on?
We were just bullshitting. I was talking about a dude that was talking about how posted on Twitter. His Twitter page is gone now, but he posts on Twitter, if my daughter turns out to be a lesbian, I'm gonna sneak into her room at night and show her how dick feels or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that tweet. I was like, did he understood what he wrote, or
Yeah, I was like, that guy actually. Go ahead, sorry.
I was just confused. Like, did he know that what he meant, or I don't know. I got so many questions.
Yeah, I was amazed that you could actually, again, first of all, think of it. Second of all, actually type it out, and third of all, actually post it. Like nothing in your mind was like, oh man, I better not.
No red flag.
Just thought to myself, like, nope, everybody's got to hear this. I'm fucking clever.
Oh, Funnerdon wants to know why we don't get Satan on, so there's someone else to give shit to. I sent him the link, man. Satan does whatever Satan does. I got no idea.
He might have passed out snoring earlier than like he didn't even make it to the opening.
He might be working too. I mean, you never know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a possibility.
How late was I? I think I got this 15 minutes ago.
Maybe like 15, 20 minutes. But there's not really like that much of a schedule.
Yeah. I think we only went live like 10 minutes ago, right?
Yeah.
Roughly. Yeah.
We started late anyway.
Oh. Well, I don't even remember the time when you guys started anyway, so I don't know.
The link just shows up and you're like, why not?
I don't always remember it until the last minute.
Yeah, it's happened to me a few times. I'm like, oh shit, today's Thursday.
Oh yeah, Futternet, believe it or not, Satan does work. He takes pictures and does video like stuff.
It's called being a photographer.
Oh, being a photographer. There you go.
If you want to use the technical terms, I guess.
Yeah.
Because this page is all about being technical and proper about everything.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
Why am I not getting a link of... not a link, but I'm not getting a notification that you guys are even on, or we on.
I don't know, man. I have no idea how that works.
Yep, I have no notification about us being online. Yeah. I don't even see you guys being on. I might be unsubscribed now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what
that explains why we're so unpopular. We just got unsubscribed. So
no, I see it. I see it on Untitled Studios.
Yeah, that would be hilarious, dude. If YouTube was like, these guys are so dangerous, they're getting so many subscriptions, we have to unsubscribe people immediately. That's probably what's happening. I'm like 99% sure.
By the way, hi Potter, how you doing, man?
All right, I tweeted out the link, so I actually tried to, what do you call it? Promote it. There you go.
Your work is done.
Doctor for a voyeur. It's kind of a fine line, ain't it? Yeah. I don't know, man. Satan says he beats up like junior high kids once in a while, high school kids. I don't know. So
nothing he says surprises me. Oh, so I've been busy switching everything from Google to from Chrome to Firefox, and it's been a pain in the ass. I just open all the pages that I usually run and shit, and compared to Chrome, I have at least 40% more free RAM than with Chrome.
Oh yeah, welcome to the web. Welcome to the web browser that actually works.
Yeah,
I used to be a huge member of them. I mean, I used to have Aurora. That's what I used to use.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when Google first came out, dude, I was fucking telling everybody about it. I'm like, dude, this search engine is amazing. It works way fucking better. I mean, this was back in like what 90? Oh, not 98, early 2000s, like the mid 2000s. But yeah, now it's like, Google's become a fucking evil corporation essentially,
and it's like fucking love hugging all the fucking RAM because holy shit, I literally have 40% more RAM now.
Wow. What the fuck are they? Yeah, I don't want to know, dude. What the hell they're doing with all that shit?
Google Chrome is just not well optimized.
Oh, but this is lovely. Google Chrome doesn't allow. What the fuck are we using?
Hangouts.
Google Hangouts. Yeah.
Yeah, Google Hangouts doesn't work for Firefox.
Yeah, it used to, but yeah, it doesn't anymore.
Yeah, as soon as they became officially a competitor, it didn't work anymore.
I think there are apps or things that you can download on Firefox that will allow you to use it, but I'm not positive.
I can check that right now.
You got to create a virtual desktop.
I don't know what you got to do. I think you just got to put what do you call it?
Something
like it's just third party like software that loads into your browser.
Gotcha.
Like hacks around whatever the block is that doesn't let it work. I don't know.
Yeah. I was actually watching. I don't know how I got to the link, but watching the people that fuck with the tech support scammers. You know, the ones.
Oh,
that
yeah,
are like
yeah.
fucking,
I've seen those.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, dude. What's really amazing to me is the fucking, because they're all from like India or wherever. They all have a fucking strong accent.
Or Pakistan.
Yeah, somewhere over there. And once they kind of do the reveal that like, hey, all you did was hack a fucking virtual fucking desktop and fuck you. The other person will talk shit to them like they're the asshole for fucking with them.
Oh, like, yeah, every time.
I'm like, you've got to be fucking a fucking psychopath, dude, to be attempting to do that to somebody and then get mad when somebody fucks with you. I don't know, man. That's really fascinating. That fucking mindset. It's like, fuck you. And one dude actually fucking managed to upload a virus to the dude's computer. He's like, oh, you need my card information? Here, I'm sending it to you. And it was like, malware or whatever. And fucking got the dude to click on it and fucked up his computer. I was like, that's fucking brilliant.
Yep, I think I've seen the same guy that you're talking about. And he destroyed like 40-some computers in their frame and shit. And it was glorious.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, I hadn't seen that one, but that's fucking great. Just the fact that the dude's still trying to fucking scam him too. Like he doesn't realize, like, dude, the thing I sent you that was supposed to be my credit card information caused all the shit to happen on your computer, and you're still trying to fucking close the deal or whatever. Yeah. Those ones are pretty fucking funny.
Well, and you don't have to feel bad for anybody.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, dude, it's fucking great. Those people are evil, man.
I was searching for an email, and I had to make sure it wasn't on my junk mail. So I saw this one scammer email, so I clicked on it. I'm like, let's see what this guy has to say. And then it said some weird password, and then it's a guy. I know all your passwords. I'm gonna hack you. You're gonna send me $850 to my bank account, or I will tell everyone about your porn sites and all your passwords and all the stuff that you're looking online. And I'm fucking laughing, going like, first of all, that's not my password. Second of all, I'm not signed into none of my porn websites. And third of all, if you want to know my porn and anybody wants to know all about my porn, I'll be glad to send you links and pictures and whatever the fuck you want out of them. You want some nudes too? Fuck it, I'll give you some nudes too. I don't mind. But I kept reading that he's gonna get all my bank information, this and that, and to click the link and to wire him that money. And I got a chuckles out of that. I was like, wow, it was beautiful.
Yeah. What's amazing is that still fucking works on people. Like, you know what I mean? They wouldn't be doing it if people weren't still falling for that fucking nonsense.
Well, see, I was a victim of that once, and that was back when the internet was nice and young. I almost got hacked or got my information stolen because eBay sent me an email saying that I needed to reset my password immediately or my account was gonna get turned off.
Oh, I remember that one, dude.
And it was back then when I was brand new at the internet. It was back when I was still on fucking dial-up, you know. So I fucking fell for it and sent in my banking information. But luckily, my bank flagged it down and stopped it from them stealing my, you know, the money they were trying to steal from my bank account. I think it was like $800, which wasn't really much, anyways. It's like that's not that big of a deal, $800. But yeah, I mean, and after that, I was forever traumatized. We're going back to eBay or shit like that. So it's part of the reason why I don't use eBay as much anymore. It's not eBay's fault; it's mine. But because I got scammed that one time, but boy, I learned my lesson quick though. I mean, I'm ashamed that happened, but it happened, and you know, I learned and moved on. You know, simple as that.
Yeah, ID theft is fucking. I don't know the exact numbers, but man, that's become like the biggest crime, the biggest cyber crime for sure.
Well, Target got nailed a couple of months back, maybe like 6 to 8 months back or something like that. I remember I had to go like change my like all my passwords for my banking account and all my like what are your ATM password, the 4-digit code for your ATM card.
PIN.
Yeah, the PIN number for that, and like I think they got $20 from everybody.
Oh my god!
So it was ridiculously small amount of money. Like nobody was worried. It was just like you got to change everything, and then they reversed all the charges because none of the cash had actually gone anywhere. So
thank goodness, at least.
Yeah, so the people didn't get shit. They just, you know. Well, I mean, it makes sense if you think about it, though, because if you were to try to take, like, you know, like what they did from gaming, like $800 from everybody that you hacked, whose information you hacked from Target, like they're definitely going to notice that. But $20, a lot of people just won't even think about it. Like, oh, I must have bought something at Target. I just don't remember.
Yeah. You go too big, and they're like, oh shit, there's no way I did that.
Exactly. Hey, what's up, Mad Metal Man?
Hey, it's my favorite Skeletor. Why don't you come join us? I was actually wanting to call you earlier today, but I had shit to do. So I just got home not too long ago, and yeah, I'm kind of tired. But yeah.
Although, have you guys ever had had one of those people actually call, like where you work or where you're at work or even at home, and tell you that kind of shit? Like we had one when I was working at Allstate. They had actually warned us about it like before I even got the call that this was, you know, they were calling a bunch of Allstate offices and trying to do that tech support nonsense. So yeah, when I finally got the call, like I kept him on the phone for about 30 minutes, dude. Just fucking with him. Like he didn't realize it for the longest time. Like he didn't even get mad. He just gave up and like hung up eventually. But initially I pretended like I was really enthusiastic and wanted to help. What do you need? You need my password? You need remote control? What do you need? You need to contact my computer remotely? You know, but then I acted like I didn't know how, like I was trying to do it and just failing at it. Like I was trying to give him that shit and failing at it. And like I said, it took him about a half an hour before he was like, okay, we'll just call someone else. Fucking hung up on me. Like, damn it. Yep.
I got my Netflix hacked at one point. Not sure how it got out.
How the fuck does Netflix get hacked?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why?
I don't know, man. They somehow managed to get my Netflix password, but nothing else.
We know your watching history, and we'll let everyone know if you don't give us $800.
Oh, they didn't even try for money. They were just using the account in like India or some shit. So,
they were just using it to watch Netflix.
Yeah, they were just watching Netflix. They didn't. There wasn't anything else they could do. I mean, I changed the passwords for everything else I had just because, like, you know, that's smart. You know, don't fucking leave all your other passwords. If they hacked one, they might have got the other ones. You don't know.
Right.
But
so Netflix contacted you, like, hey, are you in America and also India at the moment?
No, they didn't contact me. I contacted them because I tried to load it up and it wouldn't let me in. And I'm like, hey, I'm pretty sure I know my password, so I think there might be a problem there, fellas.
Right.
Verified all the info, and they were like, all right, so we're gonna reset your password and we're locking the account for like 48 hours. So for 2 days I couldn't watch Netflix. So it wasn't like
that's pretty extreme.
Bad at all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can watch some anime somewhere else.
Does Samurai Jack count as
Oh.
anime?
I wouldn't think so. I mean, it's American made.
Yeah, not really the same. Futter had his
Good show,
Netflix
though.
hacked too. Apparently from Paris. It's more cultured,
Fancy.
more cultural.
Yeah, fancy.
It's all snooty and shit. The croissant. We'll have to look then.
Yeah. Look then.
Yeah, so apparently you can see all the different devices that have used your account. I'll have to see if I can find out what the people are using in India.
Or you could just move on with your life, and that's an option. You can just forget it, move
No,
on with your
that seems way too mature.
life. I must
We
know.
get the we don't get like the we need your password stuff. We get the IRS scammers calling. They call the house and leave messages all the time.
The ones that says that you're going to be arrested if you don't fucking pay the. I fucking love those.
Yeah, those are always silly. And my parents, everybody, and you know, they all know like better than that. They're not that dumb.
Although the first time I got one, I'm like, holy shit. Do I really owe the IRS money? And they leave voicemails like that? I did not know that. Turns out that no, they don't.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you looked before you like sent money.
Yeah. I would actually look up the IRS number and give them a call. Why is this number different?
Futter sent me a link so I can be a lazy fuck and find out without actually having to
do anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
That's awesome. Or he's hacking my Netflix account and I'll fucking have
By
some
clicking
Canadian
on that,
watching my
yeah.
Netflix. Yeah.
Click here, enter your password. It needs to be reset.
It didn't show on mine. Let's see. / viewing activity. Okay.
I like to strategically keep my credit score as low as possible so nobody tries to hack me.
No, it doesn't.
Sorry,
It doesn't show me who. It just shows me what I've watched.
Boo! Boo!
Like I watched the first episode of Soul Eater, and I watched 7 Deadly Sins, and there's those terrible Black Mirror shows I watched.
I think you're just not old enough to get it. I think if you're mature. Sorry, that works on my son all the time.
And then there's Gnome Alone. I watched that movie. That was one of my better choices.
Gnome, like Gnome?
Yeah, Gnome Alone. It was a terrible animated show. It was very funny. Oh, that's right. I watched a little bit of Dexter, but I lost interest in that. It just, I don't know, man.
I've never watched that. I've known people.
It was
that
good.
fucking loved it.
It was a great show.
5
but
seasons are good. After that, it's just a train wreck.
Yeah, the concept is interesting. Where it's basically like, if I understand it correctly, like his parents kind of realized he had a serial killer potential, and they basically like steered him towards killing bad people instead of just random fucking blondes or something.
No, it was his dad. His dad is a cop, and basically was like, saw it and was like, "I'm gonna teach you how to get away with it and get you to kill only the bad people."
Okay, I got you. Yeah, it's an interesting concept for sure, but I don't know. I just never fucking actually watched it.
It was the show was fun. I think I got almost all the way through the first season before I was just kind of like, I can kind of like, it's just going to be a bunch of close calls and it's not going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be
rinse
rinse
like
and
it was
repeat.
going anywhere. And like, it was interesting that he was like a sociopath who like never had a relationship and didn't understand how to like, didn't feel emotionally like love towards people in the standard way.
Right. But it probably got kind of old pretty quickly.
Well, he had connection to like his sister, and like eventually he started to kind of like the lady he was pretending to be in love with that he was dating.
Oh, that's sweet.
It was weird. Yeah, like I don't know. It was interesting. I think it would have been a lot more interesting to keep watching it, but like I have a hard time sticking with series.
I hear you.
Like I've watched the first 3 or 4 episodes of a ton of different anime. Account access. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I do want to find out where what the whoops device was they used.
All right.
It'd be entertaining, at least somewhat.
I don't know. I disagree, but you go for it.
Well, not to you guys. No, I'm just for me, man.
Let's ask the chat. What do you think, chat?
Let's see.
Exactly.
Oh, this I don't know if
nothing
I'll
of
ever
it.
figure out how far back that was. Jesus. It only goes back to like March. And I think it was prior to that, so.
Fuck it.
Exactly. Interesting. Oh, well, too bad. Oh, did you fucking, what was it? Hold on, this was funny as fuck. This was some funny shit that I saw on Twitter. So a middle school teacher was legit fucking masturbating in the classroom to porn on his phone.
It wasn't a teacher.
Oh, it wasn't a teacher?
No.
Okay, I guess that the news story was wrong then. But it was in Ohio.
So some
And,
adult.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they caught him on video doing it.
Substitute teacher.
Substitute teacher. That's a fucking teacher. What are you talking about?
No. Substitute teacher is shit. It's not a teacher.
Oh my god. It was a teacher.
It was a person teaching a class. They're supposed to be. Here's how not to get away with masturbating in front of a bunch of people.
He told the police he was looking at porn on his phone and fondled himself 4 or 5 times over the course of an hour, but insisted that he at no point exposed himself, like didn't take it out.
Oh, well, he's a fucking
He's fucking,
free to go, sir.
He's a gentleman.
Oh man, that's so fucking funny.
God damn, that's amazing.
He's taught at dozens of school buildings in a wide variety of grades because he's a substitute. Yeah,
I've masturbated all over this county.
I mean, does he teach sex ed? Because it seems like
Inadvertently.
Yeah, inadvertently. Like, how the fuck you not be able to fucking wait till you get home to fucking jack off, man?
Wow.
Well, unless he's like a chronic masturbator or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Or that's his kink, like Louis C.K.
Oh, yeah.
Masturbating in front of people.
Futter said, don't say fuck it. Oh, man. So which scammer do you think is worse? The one that tries to blackmail you and be like, I'm going to tell everybody what kind of porn you watch, and then or the fucking IRS is going to arrest you?
They're both pretty fucking sick.
Probably the first one, because they actually lock you out of your computer. Like, that's pretty fucked up. The other one's just trying to get money, but they're not actually taking anything away from you.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. How do they lock you out of your computer?
Well, you give them remote access or whatever.
Oh, okay. You got to actually fucking give them remote access. I was wondering, I'm like, did somebody just click the wrong fucking email? Because that seems like it should be hard to do.
I think what they do is basically they get the remote access, they activate the sys key, and they change they establish the password.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like when you log on, you have the option to make it where you have to put in a password to actually log on your computer.
Futter says the IRS people, because they were prey on like older and younger people that are more vulnerable.
Yeah, they're both fucked up, dude.
They're all pretty shitty people.
Yeah.
I bet they'd make better garden books than people.
Yeah. Wonder how much money they make, dude. If they get a cut of everyone that they do or something.
I just wish they would all get caught and killed. Like literally just set on fire. That's what they deserve for being fucking thieves.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty
Just
fucking horrible.
just set them all on fire. I'm not asking for much.
Yeah, they're all witches. Burn them at the stake.
Oh God, what was it? Speaking of witches, I watched a video where somebody was reacting to the BuzzFeed video about them casting a spell or something with a real witch. That was pretty bizarre. Because you're sitting there like, all right, these are all goofy, dumb motherfuckers. Yeah. Like the person reacting is a silly weirdo, and then like BuzzFeed are just fucking, they don't give a shit. They just want to make money. Like they're just like, people want to watch witches. Yay, witches.
Yeah, bunch of witches in Hollywood. Who was the fucking
I'm sure
Asia Argento? Asia Argento's a witch.
Oh, is she a witch? Oh, good for her.
But David Cross's wife, Amber Tamblyn, I think her name is. Apparently, she's a witch too.
Amber Tamblyn is married to David Cross.
I might not be getting that right. Hold on, let me fucking Google that.
I don't know. I just like, that's fucking crazy. I would not have like. I remember her from that shitty show where she talked to God. That was it. Like Joan of Arcadia.
Yeah, hold on. Maybe that's not what I'm thinking of. No, it is. Yeah.
Well, just would not have picked those two as a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty weird.
Whatever floats their boat, I guess.
James Woods? She dated James Woods?
Amber Tamblyn did?
I think. Hold on. There was a picture of them together. Hold on. I'm looking at David Cross, Jason Ritter. Who's Jason Ritter? Okay. Who cares?
Oh, yeah. Since we're talking about celebrities, apparently the Oscars this year will have no host. And nobody gives a shit.
Wow.
Because nobody fucking watches that shit show anyway. That's a real person.
Turns out it does not affect the ratings at all. Because I
don't think real people watch it. So
yeah, it's just other fucking Hollywood assholes.
Yeah.
Self-congratulatory fucking bullshit.
Exactly. Or you're okay, good, you caught it. I was gonna say your video's on, but he always has it pointed at the ceiling anyway. Mad Metal Man is here.
Yeah, for a little bit anyway.
Right on.
Get out already. It's been long enough. Fuck off.
Oh, really? But you wanted to talk to me.
I lied. I was trying to be nice to you.
Oh.
Shit fucking backfires on me.
I guess I'm going to have to hack your computer now and get all your nudes that way.
Bitch, I'll just send them to you. The fuck? Since when do you have to fucking hack me to get my nudes?
Just ask. In fact, I might send them to you anyway without you asking.
No shit.
Yeah, if you really want to mess with gaming, you hack Satan's computer, get his nudes, and send those to gaming.
Oh God, why?
Oh, I guess James Woods apparently tried to seduce Amber Tamblyn and a friend of hers and take them to Vegas when they were both 16. And that Woods knew they were 16.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, now is there any truth to that?
Yeah, I don't know. She apparently put it on Twitter, like in a series of messages on Twitter.
Oh, you know, that's part of that Me Too thing. So you got to wonder,
yeah,
is that really what happened, or is it a completely different situation that she figured, you know, nobody's going to be able to check on?
Yeah, or fucking he lied. She lied about her age, and James Wood didn't give her get her the role that she wanted, that she thought she was getting for fucking him.
Yeah.
And remember, these are Me Too movement people, so they themselves may be rapists.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was the case with Argento, right? She fucking seduced that fucking 16-year-old. Yeah.
Well, she didn't seduce the 16-year-old, didn't she? Got him like fucking drunk and drugged and then fucked him.
Yeah, yeah.
It went on for a while, apparently.
And how is she not in prison?
Because she's a woman, dude.
Statute of limitations.
And she's she's a woman, dude. They don't fucking
probably statute and probably like evidence. Like there isn't enough evidence. Nobody reported anything or collected anything. And then the woman thing.
There's some pretty substantial evidence.
Oh, there is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like a picture of them. She did a fucking selfie of them in bed.
Yeah. when he was underage.
And that's more than enough right there to fucking prove something. And
Well, at the very least, statutory rape.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, who's the fucking guy? Bourdain apparently was paying the kid off.
Yep.
Before he died. Yeah, because they were together.
I'm wondering if this is part of Bourdain's issue.
So, like, why he killed himself, or
yeah. Well, there's a theory that he was involved with something. Was it Hillary or something? That he was going to expose something.
Well, shit. If you say you're going to expose Hillary, you might as well just go ahead and have your plot picked out at the cemetery.
Yeah.
Can we use other language than expose Hillary?
Exactly.
I don't want him to find me, man.
We do not condone any harm towards or involving the Clintons. We love the Clintons, and we are not suicidal.
Yeah, we definitely don't think that Bill Clinton has gone to that one island, the fucking pedo island, 21 times without a security detail. We definitely don't believe that.
No, not at all.
Man, why has nobody sent like a private military troop out there at this point? Like, just to find out, like, if that's true or not.
Because Ross Perot doesn't get the press coverage that he used to, so why hire mercenaries anymore?
Oh, man.
Fuck, is Ross Perot even still alive?
I would doubt it. He was pretty fucking old.
Yeah.
I
fucking love that dude.
I'm Ross Perot. Vote for me and I'll fire Congress.
Yeah, he was fucking nuts, dude. It was fucking glorious.
He won the election at my grade school.
That motherfucker's still alive, too.
Oh, damn. Yeah, my grade school had an election concurrent to the national one, just to see, like, oh, what would you guys vote and how did the country vote? And, you know, we want to teach you how to be disappointed as fuck. Yeah. And then my grade school all voted for Ross Perot. Because he was funny. I think that's probably why it was. These people were just like, oh, that guy's kind of funny. He sounds weird. I'm going to vote for him.
I remember one of the kids in my school, I was giving him shit because, you know, when they said if you vote for Perot, you're throwing your vote away. Like, so I told him that. I made it. That's a fucking joke, dude. And he got like all serious about it and like talking about how he was. I'm like, dude, you're fucking 16. It's not a real vote, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, legit.
Like, it doesn't count. This is all fucking nonsense.
God damn, dude.
I love this. He had a fucking joke about, I don't know if you guys remember the ad campaign from Oldsmobile. It was like, this is not your father's Oldsmobile or whatever. But he had a joke about how his daughter had a bumper sticker on the car that says, this is my father's Oldsmobile.
Oh,
I found it amusing.
That's bad. That's fucking...
Damn.
You know, he had the right sense of humor for a politician.
Yeah, he was fucking wacky. And then his fucking running mate, like, they give him a bunch of shit for like not being able to hear the questions properly, like in a debate. What's his name? Stockdale? But dude, he fucking had his eardrums fucking busted out when he was in a fucking POW camp.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and they're like giving him shit about it. I'm like, dude. Although he had a pretty good line. He was like, you know what? When we were in that camp, basically the reason that we all held shit together is because we had absolutely no help from Washington. We had no input from Washington.
Just fucking cold.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I was looking up the thing for Bourdain. Apparently he had information on a child trafficking ring linked to the Democrats. That's the theory.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think we're gonna go ahead and say that's probably a fact then.
I don't fucking know. I mean, if any of these fucking idiots were smart, you first release all the fucking information to multiple sources before you announce it. Because if you fucking announce it, you're gonna say something, you're gonna get fucking killed.
Yeah, you're gonna get whacked, dude.
And all your shit is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
And don't say whacked, because getting whacked is pretty hot.
Wait, who are we whacking? Who's winding up?
Me.
Yeah, we're all gonna get a bunch of badminton nets and just whack gaming for a while.
Yay!
Right in your shuttlecock.
It's been like 6 days for me since I've gone laid, so I need it. Yay!
Oh wait, are you past like the bitter angry part? Because you seem so much calmer today.
You know, eat my asshole.
I feel like that joke didn't land because nobody knows that the thing you hit in badminton is called a shuttlecock.
No, I got it. I just
okay. It just wasn't funny.
We just didn't think it's thank you for explaining it, by the way.
I just wasn't sure because most people call it a birdie or something. So
yeah,
maybe people don't know.
Oh, what was
No,
it?
it turns out it was just a shitty joke. My apologies.
Moving on to an entirely different subject. Apparently, Canada passed some new laws about the fucking DUI stuff that they can basically just breathalyze people fucking whenever, wherever they want.
Wow.
So you could like
Canada.
Yeah. So you could be like home from fucking work, sit down, have a couple of beers, watch whatever sporting thing that you like watching with people running around with sticks or something. And then they could fucking breathalyze you 2 hours later and be like, DUI, and then bust you for it.
Well, I doubt they can do that because, first of all, they can't just walk into your property without a permit.
Now they can.
Since when?
It's Canada, dude.
That's the People's Republic of Canada, dude.
Yeah, it's not the US. They can even hit you in the bar and DUI you there. It's weird.
Before you even get to your car?
Yeah, I mean it's fucking insane.
God, do you have any more depressing shit to say right now? God, you guys are bumming me out.
Oh, Futternut wants a link.
He's Canadian. He has to. Is he coming on to defend his country or
wait? Is he Canadian? $40, fucking Canadian.
I was gonna say he'll probably have a better handle on the Canadian laws than any of us.
Do we want a better handle on the Canadian laws?
No.
Yeah, no. We're such stimulating conversation we have going on. Don't want anybody learning shit.
You know, I would really be interested in what is the mental process of these people when they come up with these laws? At what point does this sound like a good fucking idea? You know what I really want, guys? I want to be sitting at my own house, watching my own shit, and run the risk of getting popped for a DUI. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Yeah, just because I happen to have a car in the driveway.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe they're just trying to go green, and this is a way of forcing people to, give up their cars.
Taking away their licenses. Like, yeah, this is going to cut down on our carbon emissions.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's Canada, so it's not like a real country, though.
Wait, I got something more important to say.
Oh, okay.
To protect the world from devastation.
All right. You guys can hear me?
No.
Yeah, we can hear you, Butter.
Yeah, we got you, man.
Yeah, no, I knew that some of these laws were going to be challenged because they're just retarded. Like in Canada, we have charter rights instead of bill of rights. And our charter says that we have a right to not have undue search and seizure, same as you guys.
Oh, okay.
But for whatever reason, this law came in effect. I only found out that they can breathalyze you at the bar and at your house today. So I'm a little bit heated about it. Luckily, Bailey's is not alcohol. But yeah, before, originally the law that I heard is they can now breathalyze you at any legal road stop. That means if you have a taillight out, they can breathalyze you. Which at that point, I can see where they'd be coming from on that. I think it's still a little bit Orwellian and overstepping. But when I found out that they can breathalyze me at my house or at the bar, fuck that.
Is there any criteria for that, or can they literally just show up and do it?
They don't even have to have suspicion, from what I understand.
They have to have suspicion that you were driving or you are about to drive.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, they said, and I actually got this from mainstream news, and they even said, the only thing that you have when they come to your house is the right that you don't have to let them in or open the door.
Ha! I was right.
So
Fuck you
essentially,
guys.
if you're in Canada and you're drinking at home, and the cops show
Don't
up,
answer the door.
you don't answer the door.
Right. So what do they do? Go around and feel if the car's engine's still warm, and then fucking be like, "Hey, we can breathalyze them. Let's do it."
Yeah.
Jesus,
They probably go back to their radio, call the sergeant, and have a warrant issued to go into your house with force. That's what I would guess.
I'm thinking that there still has to be some sort of civil rights, like a judge would have.
Oh, I'm sure it'll get challenged. I'm just saying, like, for the time being, until the law gets, changed or revoked. Because that's what they'll do in the U.S.
I can give you an example. A guy, I go to the same bar all the time. A guy that goes there lives right down the street from me. There's been a few times where, hey, I've had 6, 7 fucking beer. I'm not driving home. But buddy there doesn't actually drive, and he's sober. I toss him the keys and say, hey, look, rather than being a mile away from your house, now you're a block away from your house. Take me home.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Even doing that, I can still get an impaired driving charge.
Wait, what?
How in the fuck?
Yes. Because they can come to my door, say buddy cut somebody off. The guy that got cut off calls the cops, reports my license plate. Cops come to my door. They can breathalyze me on suspicion of drunk driving.
Even though you weren't the driver, they don't have to prove that you were actually driving the car.
Right.
What the gay hell?
Now, I got a nice low insurance rate, so I can tell you right now, there's many times where I've been drinking, and it's just like, okay, here's my car for the night. Have fun with it. Have it back for me by 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't even
goddamn,
want to
dude.
risk that shit.
What was it? I know a friend of mine. he had like 4 buddies of his that were out like together drinking, and all 4 of them were smashed beyond belief, driving wasted, and they got pulled over, and all 4 of them got DUI.
What?
Jesus, dude.
Well, they busted the driver because he was driving, but then none of the other 3 could have even like remotely been close to driving, but were all in the car. So I guess they just bust them all. Like, I don't know how it works. I just know that they all 4 got DUI.
I know how. That's the same thing as if they catch drugs in a car and no one admits to it. They didn't bust them driving. What happened is they busted the car as it would have just been stopped, and they couldn't figure out who was driving. So they charged everybody with impaired.
Well, no, the 3 people that weren't driving were charged because there's no way, because it was on the freeway, so there's no way they could have not been responsible for driving. Like, nobody was sober to drive in the car.
Oh.
Sounds like
wow.
public intoxication at that point. It couldn't have,
Yeah.
because to get a DUI, I mean, legally, you have to. The only way you can get a DUI is you have to be behind the mechanics that control the vehicle.
Well, their argument, I think, was that nobody could have gotten the vehicle there or home sober. So they were all responsible for the fact that it was being driven drunk. I'm not saying that their reasoning was reasonable. I don't know how it worked out in the end, but that's what they all 4 got arrested for.
I was going to say that's a bit of an overreach. But
I don't know. I remember this was years ago. Fuck, I was like 18, 19, 20, somewhere in there. But I was getting a ride home with a buddy. We were all shit-faced, right? Well, buddy's dumb enough he fucking runs a red light in front of a cop.
oof.
And then pulls over. He gets all taken away, everything else. Long story short, cop comes up to us in the truck. He's like, any of you guys good enough to drive? And we're like, yeah, probably. Okay, well, why don't you guys drive home? Then we started looking around. Fucking every corner out, there was a cop car. Unmarked cop car sitting
Oh, they were just fucking waiting to get you the next one. They were like,
Yeah,
all right, let's
how
see
is
if we
that
get
not
the next
entrapment, dude?
It is.
I was going to
Fucking
say,
crazy.
it's got to be.
I was
fucking
18.
entrapment.
I didn't know what fucking entrapment was.
Oh, yeah, that's what I figured most of the
Yeah,
the
no, I'm
time
sure that's
that-
what they were counting on, dude. Is you not knowing.
What a dick thing to do.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
That
fucking
is-
I mean, if he was so concerned about you guys being like potentially driving or whatever, or being out drunk, then he should have fucking got you for public intoxication or something, and just thrown you in for like the night or whatever. You know, if that's what he was worried about.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that is a specific bait that could very well be argued in court.
Oh
And
yeah, there's no way.
in the as far as the licensing committee for commissioned officers.
Well, it's like what was it? Chris Hansen, that dude. Like a lot of the people that went on his show got off because they didn't always initiate the sexual conversation online. Though sometimes it was the plant,
Yeah.
and so like a lot of people got away with whatever it was that they were gonna do on that show.
Yep. I mean, granted, they had their name dragged through the mud, which opened up, what was it, NBC, I think, for defamation lawsuits.
Oh, there was all sorts of shit that went on from that. They're supposedly going to bring that show back, though.
Which show is this?
Wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah, no shit. It's like, hey, we got to lose some money. We're getting into a higher tax bracket here, so we need you guys to get out there and get sued.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I keep hearing rumors that it's coming back. I could be wrong. I mean, it's the internet, so.
Yeah, but it's Chris
Yeah. Oh man, that is. I get why you want to bust predators, and that's not a bad thing that you're trying to bust these people, but they fucking ignored the law too many times, and too many people just walked. And now that they've walked, they know better, and that's going to make it that much harder to fucking bust them and catch them in the act again. You
Yeah.
know?
Plus, all the people watching the show, if they were that fucking, disposed to that kind of shit. they're
Well,
like,
I mean,
okay,
you know
I
what?
how
They're
to
going to lose
not-
their job, and they're probably going to have a hard time for, a year or two until they get into like move to some other fucking town and maybe another state, whatever.
country.
Well, I mean, that's only gonna be like, how many of those people's faces would you remember?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I mean, they're just they moved to another town where not everybody knows who they are, and remember seeing them on TV and be like, I fucking know that dude. Like he lives here. Like, and then they're just they're just disappear again in a year or two. Nobody will even remember who they are.
I know that piece of shit.
Oh, there was one. There was somebody a Reddit thread where people were telling stories about family members of the people that were on that show, and like some lady, like one guy's wife killed herself, and like a bunch of like just a bunch of fucking destruction. Just kids having to like leave school and shit because they're being harassed over shit like that happened to their dad on that fucking show, and
I'd kind of feel sorry for like those people's kids.
yeah, because
But
those
not
kids
the
are
show.
innocent,
Yeah.
and the wives, like they don't necessarily know what's going
the
on.
wives. I'm sorry. Like, how do you hide that?
How do you hide porn? How do you hide a little extra money for fucking booze? You
How do you
know?
hide there?
I've never actually hit it.
That's
always
why
one
you're
of
not
those
married.
Well, even when I was like with my ex and everything, it's one of those things of like, okay, well, I made the money. I'll spend it however the fuck I please.
Yeah, but all your exes were crazy anyway, so that's another one.
Well, not all of them.
Come on.
Mention one of your exes who's not crazy.
The cancer one.
Hey, there's only
You just
been-
made that up.
there's only-
You just made that up. God damn.
Unfortunately, found out that she actually did have cancer.
God, today's just a fucking
Fucking depressing.
God. If I was suicidal, I think I would have killed myself today. God damn you guys.
Wait, you're not suicidal?
Okay, how do we
Not
change
at the moment.
Gaming, how do we change the whole suicidal thing?
started.
Huh?
How do we change it from not being suicidal to suicidal?
Keep talking.
How about I just start reading Huffington Post?
Oh God, yeah, please.
Okay, you do Huffington Post. I'll do Vox. Stabby, you get on Vice.
I'll get BuzzFeed.
Somebody needs to get on Bustle.
Detroit, that's you, man.
Right. Oh man. Is Tumblr still around?
Yeah, sort of. It's not used for porn anymore.
Oh yeah, that was a good move on their part. No more porn on here. Fucking activity went down 99%.
That has disappointed a number of people that I'm very close friends with, and it's kind of troubling.
Well, I think it was beyond Tumblr's choice, though. Like, isn't it like a new set of laws that are coming into effect that are going to like essentially allow for censorship of the internet?
Okay.
All right.
This is kind of funny. Hold on. I haven't read the article because, well, no. But just the headline.
God damn it.
What do you tell your children?
What? Oh, I'll go back. What? You're a liar and a weak leader. Trudeau told at a chaotic BC town hall.
Wow. Awesome.
I mean, that's just accurate, though.
Yeah. Which is odd because it is Huffington Post. Usually the accuracy level's not quite there.
Well, I'm guessing
I'm
that the
surprised they
article
put it
goes
on
on
at all.
to explain that he's like really a good person and that that's not true.
Oh.
Yeah, this deranged fucking person dared to call Trudeau a liar and a weak leader.
Oh, I found a great one because this sounds like a fucking article that I need to read on a news site. Why video games are made of tiny triangles.
What? What?
Holy shit, dude.
That's
Video
just
games are
weird.
made of tiny triangles?
Well, of course.
Triangles make video games look beautiful, but you never see them. What?
What the hell are you talking
That's
about?
the very definition of slow news day.
Yeah, really.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can. I don't even know if I want to read all this out loud, but let's see. Inside your favorite games, you'll find millions of tiny triangles. Game meticulously detailed. Blah, blah, blah. Game technology needs to constantly keep up with. Okay, triangles are a key part of how these gorgeous detailed games appear on your screen. The hidden heroes we should all think as we play. Watch the video above to find out how triangles make room for creators to build beautiful games.
Dude.
It's still a fucking pixel, you retarded shit.
Wait.
It's a triangle.
What level is Triangle Man? Triangle Man, Triangle Man. I don't
Oh,
remember the lyrics.
Particle Man.
Yeah.
God, fuck, what's the name of that band? They might be
I
Giants.
don't remember. Oh, they might be Giants? Okay.
I haven't thought of that song in years, man.
I immediately was thinking about Triangle Man when you were talking about that. And I thought it was polygons that they use, not triangles.
Yeah, it's polygons.
This conversation's so goddamn boring. I really want to kill myself now. Congratulations, you guys. I'm suicidal now. Thank you.
You made
Well, dude, I mean, now that you're suicidal, you know, there's so many options.
Yes.
This might be a good time for that pact we've been talking about.
Oh, I
Is
got
this-
pills. I got pills. I already know how to do it.
Wait.
Wasn't this the channel
What
we
kind
were
of pills?
talking about making a how-to suicide tutorial?
Yeah, that'll be the pact. Everybody does it different way, so we'll have a good video that shows each way, right?
Wait,
And then the
Yeah.
AdSense goes to the biggest failure?
Wait, I can make this worse. I'm just going to read the title to this one because this one's kind of ironically great. Federally funded school lunches under Trump will have more dairy and salt.
Literal salt, or are they talking about just people being salty?
It's probably literal salt, but at this point, yeah, the's kind
Don't
of
you mean liberal salt?
Yeah. Like after the 2016 election.
Hey,
Isn't it a thing after Hillary won, you guys now have like the world's largest surplus of salt?
Oh, we got so much. You don't even know.
so much.
Yeah, literally anything to do with Trump is going to have more salt.
We're suffering
Anything
from dehydration at this point.
Yeah, right now it's a frantic pushback against him trying to get the wall in place. Like they're just going to, it's like they have a list of shit they can make up and in the hopes that people will stop wanting a wall.
He said that he was going to have Mexico pay for it. That was his campaign thing.
A wall won't work. There aren't that many terrorists trying to cross over. Shit, what else was there? Come on, we got more.
You know, here's the thing. Like, I'm not a big fan of the wall, but at least it's something. It's some sort of freaking... It's some sort of activity.
It's a physical manifestation of what people actually want.
Yes. Like, I was talking to my mom about it. My mom's actually quite a lefty person. She's telling me, oh, a wall won't work. It's like, you know what? Throughout history, walls work. Look at the Great Wall of China. Look at Berlin Wall. Israel. Walls work. It might not be the best, but yeah. What the fuck?
Well, and there's like dozens of other countries that have put up walls that work great for keeping out illegal aliens. So I mean, it's not. It'll definitely have it'll cut down on some of the fucking drug trafficking. It'll cut down on some of the human trafficking. And that's really what you need. Like,
it seems like they'd be better off dealing with figuring out some way to stop the tunnels, because it seems like the tunnel thing is way more effective than a wall.
Well, I mean, if they weren't such pussies and started executing people, they could put a lot of problems to rest. You know,
you find you strap it with C4 and trip mines.
Yeah, so that you know somebody's in there when it goes.
Mm-hmm. Well, look at it like the Vlad the Impaler kind of mentality. If you put people on sticks around your border, you're going to scare the shit out of any invading force. If you come across as bloodthirsty monsters, people tend to leave you alone.
Yeah. Or like Israel, what they do is they, if they find a tunnel, they just pump it full of like thousands of gallons of concrete. To the point where it fills the tunnel and just floods out the other end.
Okay, here's the thing. Are you guys all city folk?
Not
Not really. No.
Okay, you guys, how do you guys deal with gopher problem?
With gopher holes, you use poison.
They're like little smoke grenades that you stuff down a gopher hole.
Yeah, or gum. You chop up sticks of gum, dude, and apparently that fucks them up. Whoa, god damn it.
Why don't we make a bigger gopher bomb that we just stuff down the Mexican holes, light it up, and then we can actually see where all the smoke comes out.
The way you put that was great.
I don't know why that turned me on so hard.
You stuffing balls in Mexican holes?
You know what? Somebody actually just sent me, one of my coworkers just sent me something about the wall. I haven't even looked at it yet. But
I hope this is real. Oh my God, I hope this is real. Ryan Saavedra, whoever the fuck that is. I mean, he's Twitter checked, whatever the fuck you call that. Breaking news: the White House is preparing for Justice Ginsburg's departure. You know what this means, boys?
Oh, they're gonna be another Supreme Court justice from Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So Trump is gonna fuck shit up even more.
Well, hold on. This is what it's what was sent to me. It's something taken complete. I haven't played it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's something completely taken out of context. An old video of Donald Trump has been unearthed in which he says, if there is a concrete wall in front of you, you go through it. The clip unearthed by Trevor Noah shows Trump speaking at a college in New York. How much do you think this might be out of context?
The odds are roughly 1-to-1, I would imagine.
No.
Never give up. Don't give up. Don't allow it to happen. If there's a concrete wall in front of you, go through it, go over it, go around it, but get to the other side of that wall.
Nice.
Yeah. This was a speech to illegal immigrants by Trump in 2004.
Man, how do you make that play? The sound.
Yeah, how come he can do sound and fucking Stabby can't?
Yeah, well, obviously I'm retarded.
He's a fucking moron. End of
Well,
story.
one, because I have a mixing board.
Oh, it's a mixing board. Okay, I thought so.
But two, because I just turned the mixing board completely up and played it through my speakers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like, I don't actually, when I stream, I don't even have headphones on.
Okay. That makes sense.
But otherwise, I do have a wire. Like, I could patch in a phone call right now.
Oh, damn.
Do a phone call.
Oh, so if I had a mixing board and another computer, I could play the video on the other computer and get sound. But what about the video? That's the one part I wouldn't.
Well, people could. I don't know if you could necessarily pull it off, but people.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
as far as like doing the video, I think you can kind of get it on. You can kind of do it through OBS.
Oh, okay. I got to figure out how to do that.
actually, if you have OBS, you can play sound through your computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Essentially, it just go as one of the audio inputs on OBS to desktop audio.
Okay, that makes sense. And then select whatever video I want to watch and have everybody else be able to see is the video input for the stream.
Right. Like you just screen share the video and put desktop audio.
Oh, that makes it even easier. Then I don't have to actually like really. All right, yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, with mine, it's just I don't know how it works, but I don't get feedback, and I can play shit right out of my speakers facing out my mic.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to try to do like a karaoke fucking stream at some point. So I've seen so many other people do it, and I'm like, oh, that would be fucking hilarious.
I can do it. That's easy enough.
don't think I am ever going to host a karaoke stream.
You could do that for my birthday, Mad Metal Man.
I do a lot of things for you, brother, but not that.
I'll be honest.
Oh,
I can't
that
really
is hurtful. That's hurtful, Matt. You wouldn't even do that for me. That's fucked
I can't really sing, but I got the drinking part of karaoke down pat.
Well, I think the more people can sing, the less fun the karaoke is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's preferable if they're awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, and I just don't enjoy it because half the time I wind up sitting there critiquing the shit out of somebody, and that's not the point of it. And so it's just not fun for me. I kind of avoid karaoke streams and karaoke's in general because it's like, oh, you're singing that song, dude. I could do so much better. Why?
You could make so many songs that are like so nice and cheerful, like so sinister sounding.
Oh, that would be funny. Like, all right, I'm going to do my rendition of "Let It Go."
Yes, the dark gothic vampire version of "Let It Go."
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
I heard earlier on the
Have
radio.
you guys ever heard of Frog Leap Studios?
Oh yeah, I'm very Leo. You can't go anywhere. You can't look up any cover or anything like that without having it pop up.
Oh no, he's got like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, a baby shark.
Dude, I was actually going to ask about that. That's literally what I was going to ask about because apparently that Baby Shark song somehow made like the top 100, and it's just a kid's song.
Oh god, that Baby Shark do thing.
Yes, dude, that song made the top 100 now.
I don't know what you guys talking about.
You know how
It's a
it
kid's song, dude. Yeah, it goes again like that. Baby Shark, and then
Like
names all
this?
the different, like Mama Shark, Papa Shark, or whatever.
Never
They
heard
actually
of
did a
it.
cover of that. I gotta fucking hear that, dude. God damn.
I was
Hold on.
going to say, you know
I'll be
how
back in a moment.
you know how they why it's able to reach the top 100, don't you?
Why is that?
because Billboard started taking into consideration YouTube views on.
Oh shit! Okay.
That's why you see such.
Oh, yep.
That fucking
Billboard top.
All right, here
that
we
makes
go.
sense, dude. They got 2 billion, over 2 billion views, dude. So okay, that does make sense then. Okay, I was like,
There
what are
you
they
go.
playing it on the fucking radio?
No, it's parents like Opal and has like little kids that. And the only reason I know Opal does is because she's mentioned it on my fucking channel before, and it's like, God damn it, why would you expose me to this?
Right.
Yeah. Hey, right here.
Bad enough you're exposing your kid to it. What the fuck?
Hey, God damn it.
Just so you don't get copyright.
I don't want to get a copyright strike, so.
Already happened.
Too late.
I saw on Twitter somebody got one just for his own fucking voice. Like CD Baby or CD Now or whatever it was, like fucking claimed some guy's like test stream where he was just talking. There was literally no other noise other than his own fucking. His
And
own.
it got claimed anyway. Oh wow.
Yeah, they copyright claimed it. They're like, we copyright claim you saying hello, sir.
We have a patent on that. We have a patent pending on that phrase.
All right, now that makes me want to go back and double check my channel.
No, you get copyright claims. They send you an email.
Yeah, we got one on this channel.
I never checked my fucking email.
And it was literally a song. It was like a like classical music, like symphonic orchestral music that we downloaded from a site specifically that makes music for you to just use, like free to use. Like that's, you can put it on whatever you want. You can sell it, whatever. It's totally free.
Wow.
And somebody else claimed it because there were like some other orchestra and monetized it, and which is hilarious because it got like 7 views. So like nobody gives.
Yeah, all that money is yours. Go ahead and take your percentage.
Yeah, we just didn't even feel the need to argue with that. But it was like, it was so silly because it's like, you know, movement number 23 by like Bach or some bullshit.
Yeah. What the fuck is the phrase for that? It's not duty free. What the fuck is it? For that kind of music, like for like Camptown races or like shit like that, where like nobody really owns it.
Oh,
yeah, royalty free.
Royalty free, yeah, essentially. This was like beyond that. Like you're allowed to use it for any sort of monetization, making money.
Yeah, specifically for, you know, to avoid that shit, and you still got claimed.
Oh, Full Metal Pickle, hey, what's up, man?
YouTube's actually got a whole library of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you got it, right?
Yeah. No,
but I should actually let you go. I'm supposed to pick up my daughter's new computer tower today.
Oh, right on, man.
So, thanks for having me on. I'll talk to you again.
Yeah, dude, anytime, man.
Later on, man.
Peace out.
Yeah, Full Metal Pickle says they just take your money essentially when they claim. He says he gets claims weekly. So I was like, all right, well, that sucks, but yeah, I don't make any money on this, so I don't really care. Take all my money.
Well, I was gonna say, and Pickle actually plays music on his channel, so.
Oh, okay.
Like, I kind of understand why his gets hit. Like, no offense, Pickle. Like, even though I don't understand why they would go out of their way to like have people taken down for doing stuff like that, because in the long run, you're just promoting something that you love. You know, if I came across a band, I really enjoyed them, and I posted something, is it really that fucking terrible that, you know, I decided to share it with people?
I seriously, man, if I was an artist and somebody's promoting my music, they're not like selling their own like copy of it essentially. Yeah. All they're doing is like, hey, check this song out. It's awesome. It's by such and such band or whatever. I'd be thrilled. Even if it was just a background in like a popular video, people are going to be interested in that and it'll generate interest. You know, I might say like, hey, could you put it in your description that this is the song in the background, you know, or something like that at most. but I don't think I'd ever try to claim anything because it just makes you look like an asshole.
Okay, so I only have 2 copyright claims on my videos, and the Sesame Street Workshop channel has taken claim to the Toxic Stream number 10, Jake Paul's balls revealed.
Oh my god, is that the one when Opal was like playing clips or something?
Yeah, she was playing clips of the what was it, the Cookie Dead or whatever it was, the fucking Walking Dead parody they did with Cookie Monster.
Oh, that's fucking yeah. I guess, you know, I mean, it does have Cookie Monster, and that is theirs. I mean, it's still obviously parody and falls clearly within fair use, but you know, that never matters. That's the part that blows my mind is how much of this stuff falls very clearly into fair use. Like without even, like it's not even really like questionable. They just still fucking screw people.
So the Cookie Dead thing, that wasn't from Sesame Street or whatever, right? It was some parody that somebody did, right?
No, it was a parody that Sesame Street did.
Oh, Sesame Street did actually do it. Kind of makes sense, but still.
Yeah, I kind of get it, but I just think it's funny. Like, so far as I'm concerned, I'm being sponsored by the WWE and Sesame Street. If you're
that's right. Yeah, all the wrestling stuff gets you.
Well, it's like if you're taking any money that I would be claiming if I even bothered to click that little box and sign up for shit, then if you're taking my money, then I'm taking claim to your sponsoring me.
I don't think you even make money until you're into like the multiple thousands of views anyway.
Oh, I'm eligible for monetization.
Oh no, I mean you get eligible, but I think you have to get like in order to make any money, you have to make like $100 or something.
Before you can cash it out or whatever.
You're not really making enough to get like any kind of real money until you got like at least 1,000 or 2,000 views per video or something like that, and then you'll make like, you know, $100 a month or something. Because they cut down the amount of money you make for ads a lot.
I don't care if I wind up with 1 billion views per video. I'm not interested in monetizing anything I do as the Mad Metal Man because fuck it, half the shit that I'm going to be doing as the Mad Metal Man is not anything worth monetizing. It's going to be stupid fucking streams. It's going to be me commenting on movies and shit. Like,
I like the idea of Patreon in that you give people the option, like, hey, if you want to support what I do, you're welcome to. If you don't, you don't have to. Like, you know, it's always going to be free.
How's this? If people really wind up liking my stuff, help me get some equipment. Like, we'll arrange it somehow. But I don't want everyone to just give me money. That's fucked up. I expect to.
Yeah. If there was expense involved, for sure.
Yeah, like help me get a new camera so it doesn't look like I'm broadcasting from inside a fucking potato. Yeah, you know.
I'll be fair. I will never make money off of this. There will never be enough people watching it for it to matter. So,
yeah, but if someone wanted to buy you a microphone or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like they were like, God, you sound like ass. And I'm like, that's just my voice. The microphone ain't gonna help.
There's no microphone in existence that can help this.
Yeah, not even the U47.
Exactly. Yeah.
Get a fucking Newman in there. I spent $1,000 on this microphone, and I still sound like shit. Fuck out.
I thought I would sound like Justin Bieber.
No, you can actually use auto-tune for that, and a producer that knows how to use auto-tune.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's fucking 99% of the fucking music right now is it's written by like the 6 fucking songwriters, and it's all auto-tuned.
I seriously hate most of the music coming out, and I'm starting to include metal into that because it's one of the things that has kind of always, you know, been nice about metal is the fact that it doesn't really sound like everything else, you know, and you've been able to tell one band from another, even if it's in the same genre.
Yeah.
And now everyone is falling into this bullshit of, oh, we need to be these kinds of guitars going through these kinds of amps, through this microphone, through this speaker, and it's like you're all using the exact same fucking setup. You all sound
It becomes formulaic.
insane.
Yeah.
You're no longer Cookie Monster metal, you're Cookie Cutter metal. Congratulations. Oh, look at all the trendy and cool shit I can do on my guitar. Okay, yeah. Every fucking death metal musician from every part of the world does that now. Congratulations. Part of the flock.
Well, I mean, at a certain point, is it can become like country music where you're like, all right, we can count the number of references to trucks and like cowboy, the times that it's cowboys said, and we're going to talk about rope and ponies and shit like that.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those paint by numbers kind of thing. And it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I myself fall into that. You know, even the music that I make, I at least go out of my way to try to have different guitar tones for different setups. I do go out of my way to look for other sounds to actually incorporate into, just because I'm bored with everything. I'm so fucking sick of everything. Like,
yeah, it's gonna end up like how fucking country and fucking pop stars like to cover each other's songs.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be sad if fucking metal crept into that, and like fucking pop stars and country fucking singers are covering metal songs, dude.
Oh, dude, it's so much worse than that, because now you've got metal versions of Taylor Swift songs. You've got all these cover songs coming out, and it's like, why the fuck aren't you people doing pop? The handful that are actually doing something unique, at least to yourselves, is minimal compared to all these bands that are now, hey, check out what we can do. We did a cover of Garth Brooks. Okay, well, congratulations. You're not the first. You won't be the last.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now,
it's already happening.
With that said, though, country translates better into a metal cover than any pop song, in my opinion. With the exception of maybe being like 80s pop songs like Sweet Dreams translated really well. Manson did it.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, something like that, but yeah, not anything for the past 10, 15 fucking years.
Yeah, like, music has gotten really fucking stagnant, dude.
Oh, everything has, man. Movies, music. Look at the fucking video game industry. Everything has to be either on mobile, or it has microtransactions, or oh my god, we've got the best graphics. Yeah, but it's the same boring ass fucking story.
Yeah, it's essentially different skins of the same bullshit.
Yeah, that's why Netflix inadvertently fucking started to get so popular. They were just throwing money out, like, you fucking make this and we'll put it on. They weren't like getting involved in the creative aspect of it, and so I don't know how long that last.
Yeah, they gave them a lot of creative freedom for a long time, dude. But yeah, even that, like you said, seems to be changing.
Yeah, who knows how long it'll last? Because once real money starts getting involved, then you get corporate toadies who are like, whoa. We know this makes money, but we don't know what that is, and this ain't creativity here. This is business.
Can we somehow make creativity formulaic?
Yeah.
Can we create a formula for creativity?
Well, and that's where you actually start seeing some things branch out. Like, honestly, there's not a AAA game out there that I'm willing to play right now. The stuff that I keep finding on places like Itch.io and stuff like that, where you can download free games, holy shit, some of these guys are creative. And when one developer can fucking trump an entire company just in their creativity and just, you know, making it something fascinating to play.
Well, that was Notch in Minecraft when it first came out, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there was a certain creativity to Minecraft, even though I personally just, if I wanted to play Minecraft, I would go into my mom's house, get my Legos, and start building shit.
Yeah, I never understood Minecraft, dude. I never got
It's,
into it.
it's Legos for the digital generation.
Right.
You know, I'd really think I need to get laid because all these conversations, even for the past, listening to like earlier this morning when Doc Griffin he had Magog and they were talking about art, and I was really trying my best not to choke them both and to just watch them die in my
Oh well,
magical hands, huh?
they ended it by talking about wine.
Oh, even better. Yeah, yeah. Thank God I fucking left because I was ready to murder them both. But even here, this conversation right here, I really want to choke the fuck of all of you right now. And I think this is maybe because I need.
You're just not intellectual enough for it. Gaming. That's the problem.
I'm definitely not nowhere near that fucking word. I know that for sure. But I don't know
about cocks going into asses.
I don't know, man. But I mean, the problem is I'm not even like horny. I'm not, and I just want everyone to die right now.
So we've gone from
Satan, tell him to welcome home.
Happy to suicidal to homicidal.
Yeah, really.
And then I'll be genocidal and
that's what
genitile and gentile and I don't know.
Gentile-sidal.
I don't know. I'm so fucking irritated right now.
Yeah.
You gotta learn
it'll pass
from Satan on how to manage the rage.
I mean, do you really want to break in this conversation, gaming?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go over the finer points of removing and then skull fucking a decapitated head.
I don't think there's any pleasure out of that. I mean, why would you want to do that? It's not gonna be sucking you or nothing. I mean, you're not gonna get none of the good slurpy effects or nothing. So I don't see the point of it.
Eye socket, you could, because the eye socket it's going to be nice and tight. You don't have to worry about teeth.
Yeah, but there's a bone somewhere around there that's gonna probably poke you and give you an infection.
No, it's rounded, dude, for the eyeball.
Well, I was going to say, and I believe it's just it's a very thin layer of bone, if not cartilage, right behind your eye.
Exactly. So you might fucking stab yourself and give yourself a fucking bad infection on your penis.
Well, you'll never know if you don't try, dude.
Scrape it out first, man.
But then there will be nothing to fucking fuck. It's just gonna be bone.
Well, you save the eyeball.
No, you buff it smooth, man. Come on.
Save the eyeball, you scrape it out, put the eyeball back for a little extra lube. You're good to go.
Yeah, there's
all this sounds like way too much work that it's not needed.
Yeah, gaming would rather just heat up a canned ham.
Or actually just make a phone call and get laid in 10 minutes from now, but
microwave a watermelon. I don't know. I'm trying to think of things that people do that are weird.
I can snap my fingers and get laid. That's not the fucking problem. I just don't really want to get laid right now. Oh, god damn it! I'm fucking Satan's here.
Satan's
but I don't want to.
You've been here for a while.
Yeah, I think you started off snoring though. So
that would actually be pretty funny. He's like, I'm gonna just join and then go to sleep.
But ever since, like, even a little bit before January, all these nights I've been having really bad restless nights. I wake up feeling worse and feeling sick and anxiety and
needs a boyfriend. No, gaming needs a boyfriend. That's what it is, right?
I don't think that's gonna solve anything. But
you could have him to cuddle with all night.
No.
It'd be like a teddy bear, but that actually cares about you.
No.
So
boyfriend out.
Like a cat without the apathy.
Yeah, essentially. Maybe he just needs a cat. He doesn't want to fuck anything. So.
I fucking hate animals. No, I don't want a cat. There's already a cat in this house, and I fucking hate it.
No, it's gaming. We need to get him a gerbil.
You motherfucker.
Gerbil, nice tube for the gerbil.
What's your take, Satan? What do you think the solution is?
My mic has just started working. I just woke up. I'm still making coffee, and then I'm gonna go back to sleep.
So Satan says you need coffee, gaming.
I already am drinking
Coffee and then sleep.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Go make coffee.
Coffee. Oh man, I was at the grocery store, and this dude was so fucking dumb. Like he just stood there pawing.
How
at
dumb was he?
It was interesting. He was like a good old boy.
He was so dumb. Okay, go ahead.
Like he literally, it was like he just sat there like just pawing at shit. Like he didn't even put it in the fucking bags for like a good 5 minutes. And then I'm like sitting there after he finally fucking finished bagging the groceries. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need the rest of my bags that you got sitting over there sometime today. Like fucking.
That story kind of had an ending, dude. You're making progress.
Yeah, like
Well, and the weird part was he's not one of the retarded people they hired for it.
You mean mentally challenged?
No, they hire retarded people to like work the bagging at a lot of the Safeways now. And he's one of the few that isn't like a retarded bagger. So I was just like, God damn, what the fuck?
He's just regular dumb.
Yeah. Kind of wanted to stick a knife in his eye, see if he realized what was going on. Like, I don't think he's smart enough to figure it out.
Just kind of paw at it.
That seems a bit extreme.
I think he just stand there with the knife sticking out while everybody else is looking at him like, what the fuck?
That just seems a bit extreme.
Probably take a break.
But I just was curious to see if he'd notice. I don't think he's smart enough to figure it out.
Damn.
He'd just be sitting there like, where are all these spots on the fucking counter coming from? Wiping it up as it drips, you know?
Still not curious about it.
Yeah. Everybody else would be like, dude, what the fuck? I bet you could get all the way out the store if you did that before somebody tried to do anything about it.
They'd be in shock, dude.
Because people would just be like, how, you know, like nobody would have any idea how to respond to that happening.
Well, in most situations, as long as if there's like an argument beforehand and people start like looking before it happens, then yeah, like somebody will come up to you like before anything happens or as it like right after something bad happens, whatever. But if there's no talk, there's just all right, reach behind my back, grab a knife, and stab some retarded guy in the eye. But just sit there and like,
and then calmly walk out.
And yeah, just walk away. Everyone will sit there like, I don't know how to respond.
It'll take them a good 30 seconds before they're like, wait a minute. That guy just fucking stabbed somebody in the eye and
he just stabbed the tarded guy in the tarded eye.
Somebody should do something, probably, right? I mean,
I like when Satan says it, it sounds more fucked up.
That's his special ability. That's his superpower.
Yeah, it sounds a lot more like messed up and inappropriate, like behavior-wise, when you say it, Satan. For some reason,
stabbing the tarded guy in the tarded eye.
He's not retarded.
It is poetic, though. It sounds very poetic.
Sorry, tard light.
I like that phrase, tard light. God damn.
Is that like diet tard?
Try our new product, diet tard. Oh man, so like, you know, that would apply to AOC.
That bitch.
Or is she full tard?
Yeah, she's pretty close to full, dude.
She's pretty much between her and Pelosi. I really don't know who's more on the fucking tarded level.
Yeah. Well, you know, facts aren't important. She's morally right.
Yeah, but remember, Speaker of the House is equivalent to the presidency.
Oh yeah. There you go. Oh god, that chick is so fucking bizarre.
This whole fucking shit is crazy.
I don't know, man. I had a fucking racial sensitivity training or some other bullshit. I forget what they called it.
How bad did you fail?
Oh, luckily there was no test. I just had to sit through like an hour video of this Asian dude. Basically, it's like the same shit, like, you know, that the like microaggressions and you're racist even though you don't think you're racist, and you know, somebody was offended, that means you're a terrible person.
Implicit bias, dude.
There we go, implicit bias. He said he talked for like 10 minutes and then just repeated himself for another fucking hour.
That sounds like all of SJW YouTube.
Yeah, pretty much 100%.
And it's not entirely wrong that sounds like fucking anti-SJW YouTube too, but like it's like there hasn't been a whole lot of new shit. Like people who are still coming out with like SJW pwned wreckage fucking videos. It's like, yeah, you've made the same video for the last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's fucking boring now.
Why watch Sargon of Akkad? Like, it was interesting, you know, a year ago when it was all like things you'd never heard before.
Yeah,
but at a certain point, like,
same nonsense.
Boring. Well, gaming, Loki is here. That could be boyfriend material.
I'd say 2 years ago for Sargon, and then maybe a year ago it was still entertaining because he was still at least trying to throw in some comedy and shit. But like two years ago is the last time I heard anything new on Sargon's channel.
I'm bad with time frames. Everything for me is like the other day. Anything from like yesterday till like when I was born is like the other day. And then anything after like
it's gotta be hard living to 974.
Oh goddamn.
I mean, my great granny is fucking like 80, 87, and she can't remember fucking dick. Like, at least you can remember, you know, one eon from another.
That sounded almost like a compliment, dude.
Yeah.
Getting dangerously
a compliment to the 977-year-old man.
I said almost.
It was
dangerous close.
The training actually made me question freedom of speech for a few minutes.
Oh no!
This is so fucking dumb. I honestly am not sure he should be allowed to say this shit in front of like impressionable people, like the drooling gate mouth fucking morons that I work with. Like, you're all racist, even though you don't know it subconsciously. They'll just sit there and they just drool while nodding their fucking heads. Oh yeah, we're awful. Fucking morons. You work in a non-profit fucking helping people who are like generally not cared about by society. Like, they're not adorable. Like mentally ill like adults are not like cute little kids that everybody wants to fucking pay money to take care of. So like, you gotta actually give a shit to work in the field. Like, you actually have to actually care about people.
Wait. Sorry, say that again.
What, mentally ill adults are not the kind of people that get donations, dude. Like, you people donate for like little kids.
No wonder nobody donates to my channel.
It's because they're not pandas.
A lot.
Yeah,
like they're essentially pandas, but they're not cute. So everyone just is okay with letting them die off.
Essentially, yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. My favorite part was the very end when they had the discussion session and like the fucking idiot who was leading the thing was like asking questions and people were like, well, I think it's about not judging people, and that's fucking, oh my god. And then one person brings up like racism. I'm like, well, that's an actual thing. There are actually racists out there. They had nothing to do with anything we talked about, because none of that is racist, you fucking morons. But this motherfucker, the guy on the video was talking about, like, he'd rather run into like a KKK member than some well-meaning individual who just said, like, you know, what country were you born in?
That's retarded.
I'm like, I don't think you understand what the KKK, you know, like real white supremacists would do in that situation, sir. I don't believe you understand how that works.
Yeah, that's the well-meaning person, idle question of curiosity from a KKK member.
Yeah, the well-meaning person who's just like, oh, you're from Portland, Oregon, but you have a Japanese accent. That's fucking weird. Like, you were born in the U.S. and you speak with a clearly Japanese accent. Like, I wonder why people ask.
The guy from the KKK who's asking you where you're from is trying to send you back. The other guy's just interested in starting a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, the guy in the KKK wants to send you back in a box. He wants to maybe send your family a gift basket.
Exactly.
There's some differences here.
Loki
Although
Loftus
that
is
is interesting. The fucking first time I saw that, it was talking about a person that was actually born here that has an accent. Manny Ramirez, the baseball player, grew up in Brooklyn, dude, and had a fucking heavy Spanish accent, dude.
Yeah. So, like, if somebody were to be like, "Oh, hey, were you born in like Honduras? Were you born in like Mexico?" That'd be like a reasonable question because you're like, "Oh, you clearly have a weird accent that's not, American."
How dare you say it's weird?
It's so fucking funny.
It's just different. It's not weird.
Hey guys, if you will forgive me, I have some things I need to take care of. So,
Like actual work?
real life shit?
You bastard! How dare you leave us?
What's more important than this podcast? Seriously,
anything else?
I was trying to think of a nice way of saying that, but
literally killing myself would probably be an improvement at this point. Yeah.
No, I got some things I got to handle as far as the shop goes. So
right on.
Thanks
for stopping by, bro.
I'll probably catch up with you guys Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
But take it easy, y'all.
Bye, loser.
Peace out.
Oh, hey, I can actually see where the fucking UPS truck is for fucking Amazon right now. That's a trip.
Okay.
It actually you can actually track the physical location of
it.
The
Literally
truck.
shows me a map of it's like here's where you are. This is little red dot is you. Here's the truck. This little green dot, and it's like 2 streets away from your house now.
Nice.
But I don't know if that's my bacon jerky yet. In that order.
You fat fuck.
What, you're gonna get some bacon and then jerky it?
No, it's bacon jerky.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's
bacon is already cured meat. Why would you make bacon jerky?
I don't know, but I want to try it, see what it tastes like.
It's already cured meat.
Maybe it's
what is
uncured
wrong
bacon.
with you?
Really? Really? You think we have time to fucking go through all his
fat
fucking...
fuck? Bacon is already cured meat. Why would you?
Why would you want to dig into what's wrong with Stabby?
Oh my god!
You really want to go through all the stuff that's wrong with him?
Yeah, that's not a question you should ask anybody on this podcast.
Like, if you wanted to get pork jerky, fine. There's a difference between pork jerky and fucking whatever the hell bacon jerky is.
I have no idea what bacon jerky is. I just ordered it.
And there's like fucking elk jerky and fucking venison jerky. I even had some fucking what's the sad poor baby cows. Fucking veal jerky. That was actually really fucking weird because no matter how hard you make it fucking like dried and preserved, it's still kind of soft.
Well, I got
like you can taste and feel the sadness in the poor baby cows.
Yeah.
Biltong air dried beef jerky, where it's not like done in a machine; it's literally just hung out in the air to dry. And that shit is so soft and tender. It is so good, so good.
Food.
I don't know. Hearing you call something tender makes me feel like you're gonna fuck it.
It's tender.
It sounds a little dirty.
It's so tender and juicy.
You should have said moist.
It's moist.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck it. You're gonna fuck this jerky.
That jerky's getting fucked. Make sure you get enthusiastic and continuous consent from that jerky.
Enthusiastic and continuous consent. It's already salty. How would you even know?
Oh.
There is no statement that Stabby cannot make worse.
You started us down that path.
I know. This is my fault. This is my fault.
Oh my god.
Taking responsibility. That's very mature.
If you want a really short list, like things that aren't wrong with me, because I'm pretty sure that's no list at all.
I got all the crazy.
No, I don't have all the crazy. Gaming got some.
Fuck you.
Gaming is the one.
Sure what that means. Fuck you.
What?
Huh? Say what now?
I think we need to find gaming a boyfriend. Like that should be the focus of our efforts for the next couple of days.
Good luck with that.
Why would we make
Yeah, I
the
feel
why
like
would
we
we
need to,
help make the Lord cry? Like why are we
Exactly.
Damn, dude.
Why would you want to make a fucking abomination? That's disgusting. Gay people.
That is a good point.
gay people are icky?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
They're not people. Quit using that word.
that's our word.
Damn.
Gay three-fifths of a person's they're fucking icky.
Damn, I just got a picture of my fucking package on the door.
Dude,
Like,
that
on
sounds
the,
so
on the
fucking
porch, I
pretty
should
coming
say.
out of your mouth, dude. Nobody needs to see a picture of your package. Put that shit away.
Okay, now I got it. It took me a minute. I was confused for a minute. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You see, what I was doing was using the word package can also be used to describe a male genitalia. Okay, I'll stop there, dude.
You late. You already fucked it, so might as
No,
well
I could-
finish it off.
That's true. I could have kept going, but
Mm.
eh.
Yeah, you can always go ahead and make the joke salty like his jerky.
Oh,
Salty and moist.
punch? Really, punch?
That wasn't a pun.
That totally
That was
a
a
pun.
callback to like fucking 10 seconds ago. That's not a pun. You need
That's
to
a
look up what the
pun.
definition of
That's a
goddamn
pun.
pun is. You
Yeah, it could be both. It could be a callback and a pun.
it can be both, but that specifically was not a pun.
It's still a pun.
State your case.
No, it's not.
I want
Yes, it
both
is.
of you to state your case.
Okay. Gaming, explain to me how that's a pun.
I just fucking said it. End of story.
Okay,
your
and
explanation.
you're not people because you suck dicks. So fuck off.
Yeah, and they're delicious. Oh yeah. Oh, wait.
Whoa,
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. We need an adult here.
I
We need
need
an
an adult.
Stranger
Yicky.
danger.
Hey, who hacked your Tinder there, Stabby?
Oh yeah, he said he'd be right back. He typed it. He's
Wow, wow,
muted.
wow, 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 wow.
He had
Oh,
to
yeah,
go.
by the way,
He had to go play with his package.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's gonna come back and try to do a review of the jerky on air. I just know it.
I hope I'm getting my package on the mail too.
I feel like that's a euphemism coming from you, dude.
It's not. I'm waiting on. I bought my mother and myself phone cases because I guess we both bought new phones.
For a second, I thought you were waiting on equal rights, and you're gonna be waiting for a long time, buddy.
What?
It was a callback to the gay people not being people.
Oh,
That's what we do here.
It was a pun though. Remember, because every joke is a fucking pun.
no, that's not a pun. But anyways,
Retard.
Not punny at all. Yeah, let that hang there. Nice.
Do you feel good about that?
I do.
I feel pretty fucking great about it, actually.
Yeah.
That was deliberately awful. I think I fucking nailed it.
Although today we were both pretty late, so we were not very punctual.
Punctual. Nice. Now that's funny. I
Oh,
don't
we
care
got
who
the
you are,
dumb
that's
jokes
funny.
now.
Did you get your package?
Oh no, I had to go piss.
Why do
okay.
I feel like this entire stream is attempting to be fucking Amy Schumer?
Oh,
Well, I got
Yeah,
some
explain.
leather hanging around. I could probably help you out with that.
Just inhaled coffee.
Thank God. Fucking die, you piece of shit. God hates you.
did Satan gonna die now?
I hope so.
Did you say
It's
2 day
so
old
hot.
coffee?
Oh my god.
Die already, you piece of shit. Why are you still alive?
Yeah, that can only help boost our ratings if you die on
All I
stream
did
from
was
hot
just-
coffee.
Burn the fuck out of my lungs and esophagus. Oh my god.
You're not supposed to breathe in the coffee. I don't know if anybody.
Fuck.
Coffee is supposed to be taken like by drinking, not by inhaling.
Yeah, you swallow it.
That's
Like
what I
those-
do all the time.
Oh, Loki says then you would have to be fat and talk about your pussy. The show is becoming Amy Schumer. Oh man, no, this show's been dead for fucking since it started. Loki,
Since
you
day
can't
one.
kill something that's already dead. That's why it never stops.
It's
too late.
limbo for you.
It's like a-
Limbo.
It's like it was born undead.
What do you call those fetuses?
Oh, it was a Sargon baby.
Oh, that's just gross.
Oh man, I saw that shit where like people were telling him like, "I hope your baby dies," and shit. I was like, "God damn, dude!" Like, I get it, you don't like the guy, but that's kind of
No, okay. No, see that I think is too far. Like hoping the baby, hoping like another baby dies is fucked up. Making jokes about an already dead fetus. All right, that's a little edgy, but no, like it's acceptable. It's acceptable. But hoping another baby dies, that's all right. You're crossing a line somewhere. I mean, I don't know where the line is. I shouldn't draw the line because I'm a fucking monster. But there's a line somewhere, and that one
Somewhere
probably
between
shouldn't be
those two,
crossed.
there's a line.
I'm pretty sure there's a line. Somebody told me about it once.
Well, he's sucking the line of coke. There's a difference.
No, okay. Here's the thing: you don't do lines. You fucking microdose.
You just
take
clap.
you take
ghetto
a
clap.
bunch of little bumps. You don't do lines.
You just ghetto clapped. What
Yes,
the-
I did. Like, okay,
Oh my-
we're gonna learn today. We're gonna learn about coke today. All right. Listen here, kids. If you're gonna do drugs, make
And
sure.
you should.
Absolutely, you fucking should.
If you want to do coke, first you tap on the top of the can. With the tap. And then you take a little sip, little bump at a time, right? That's what you're talking about, little sips of coke.
just a little nibble.
Oh God, sorry.
See, you grow your pinky really long, pinky nail really long.
It helps you get under the can lift, the tab, so you can open the can easier.
And remember, if the cops show up, just eat all of the coke.
Seems like a bad plan.
99% of people that are gonna have any Coca-Cola on them,
They'll be able to handle it.
they're not gonna be buying in quantities that if they took it all at once, especially through the stomach, it might make you a little bit sick because it doesn't sit well in the stomach. Coca-Cola, like it doesn't mix well with the stomach acid, and then you got some stomach hurty, diarrhea issues, whatever. You'll be fine. It's just Coca-Cola.
Don't they cut Coca-Cola with baking soda sometimes?
Yeah, baby aspirin, baking soda.
Nobody cuts it with fucking baking soda or baking powder.
Yeah, that would be a little fucking burny.
Wait,
I have no idea.
Do you want to know why they don't do that?
Why?
Because they look nothing alike, and you can fucking taste it.
Okay.
Like immediately, like you can smell it when you open up the can.
Yeah. Is it baby aspirin? I heard they use baby aspirin or some shit like that.
Baby aspirin they'll do, and they'll also do foot powder and some other stuff. But
What about non-dairy creamer?
no,
No, isn't that what they snort in the fucking movies and shit for fake Coke?
no, because that shit would fuck you up.
What, non-dairy creamer?
That shit would make you real sick.
I don't know enough about
I
Coca-Cola.
think Coke is healthier than fucking snorting random shit that you find in the fucking kitchen.
Oh man, I did watch some dude. I think it was salt. It was either salt or it was just straight baking soda in one of the science labs in like high school. Like he snorted a big line of it.
I think salt would
Thinking he
burn
would
like
be
a
fun.
motherfucker, wouldn't it?
Well, he did end up rolling around on the ground for a minute.
Dude, I mean, yeah,
Screaming.
salt will fucking burn you, I'd imagine. God
It was
damn.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
and baking soda or baking powder. Well, if it's baking soda, he was fucked. That shit was gonna chemically burn him.
Well, and then the
legit.
teacher didn't like send him anywhere. The teacher just kind of laughed.
Well,
But that
good.
was
You
our science
probably
teacher.
should. Like
Yeah.
you laugh at the Mongos. Like that's their job in life is to be the fucking jesters.
That was the science teacher with the permanent twitch. Like every once in a while, his whole body would just twitch for like no reason.
Was it
He was
Tourette's,
a cool
dude?
dude. Huh?
You just yell out, fuck, bitch.
No, he just twitched. There was no verbal aspect to it.
That's boring.
That's the worst kind of Tourette's.
Yeah. It worked for a science teacher.
Yeah, that seems kind of fitting somehow.
Yeah. I mean, in reality, it's some sort of like disability that I'm sure he's never really enjoyed. But we thought it was funny as fuck. We're like, haha, he fucking did some weird experiment, right?
He doesn't enjoy his disability. What a bitch.
He overcame it though. Became a high school teacher. Bless that.
Is that really overcoming? Like, really? Like high school teacher? Yeah, you went someplace.
Yeah, you got to have some kind of degree. I understand.
Wait, Loki says he's working to kidnap us all and have us do this show in jail.
I would prefer giant glass jars. If
Honestly,
we're
I could
voting on it.
probably find drugs easier in jail than I could in my fucking city right now. Yeah, let's put us in fucking jail. That's fine.
Think they'll have any LSD in jail? Because I wouldn't mind trying some
Dude,
of that
you
again.
can find fucking anything in jail.
Okay. Yeah, it works for me.
Smuggled inside people's asses.
I prefer prison wallet.
Prison wallet.
It makes it sound less disturbing to me.
Smuggled in via prison wallet.
Just makes you a babysitter that can read books. I don't understand what that means, but okay. I'm sorry, Loki, that didn't make sense. But you should find gaming and marry him. Then you guys will be happy together.
I'm so glad those two can't breed. Holy fuck, that baby would be so goddamn retarded.
Oh look, gaming is muted. It's such a shame.
Eat shit, you flying faggot.
Nah, not just any kind of faggot.
Oh man,
Lying faggot.
get laid. Get laid. So you stop being so mean.
It's salt. Too much. There's too much salt, dude.
Too much salt. Yeah. Should I do a video of that bacon jerky?
Why not review it right now?
We are already expecting it.
It's never gonna happen. I'm too lazy for it. But you know, I wanted to put it out there anyway.
All right, then.
I still got like 3/4 of a pound of that fucking biltong air dried beef jerky shit.
Well, when the zombie apocalypse happens, dude, you'll be fucking ahead of the game.
Yay! The zombie apocalypse. Woo! Well, I also bought some fucking Esbit stoves. The fucking Esbit tablets fucking smell so bad. I feel like they should give you a warning when you're buying them.
Oh, so you're in favor of content warnings? The content of this package smells so bad
that you're gonna have to air out your room and then put it in like double Ziploc bags.
Do not open indoors or around people.
Yeah, I had to put it in like one Ziploc bag and it still fucking smelled, so I had to put it in another Ziploc bag. Those are fucking strong. And they're coming in packages that are sealed. Like it's a little plastic with the fucking foil seal on the back. So it's not even like it's like paper or some shit that you should be able to smell something through.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
It's stoves, man.
dude. Just for the record, fucking plastic isn't like smell proof.
No, I've learned that.
Like that's why you can't just wrap up a whole bunch of drugs in plastic and walk through the airport. They fucking smell the shit.
No, you need to use something that's actually airtight. Like some sort of vacuum sealer bag where it's actually intended to keep air from being able to get in or out.
No, not even that works, dude.
Well, then what do you got to pack it in?
It depends on what you're doing. It's either
Coke prison wallet.
It's either fucking coffee or peanut butter. Peanut butter is actually a really good one. But like you have to make sure it's sealed really fucking well.
I feel like we should have that logo of "The More You Know." From the
Now you know. Did you know that?
You can it. Like put it in fucking jars and then can it, like the process of canning.
Maybe. Is there other shit in the can?
Yeah, is there coffee beans in the can?
You could easily can it with coffee, yeah.
Yeah. Or fucking peanut butter, dude. Like I'm telling you, peanut butter works.
Yeah. Yeah, and then shove it up your prison wallet.
Yeah.
Just you might not want to do a jar, like can it then, because the canning is airtight, so like there's no air getting in and out. Like so that's why. Bunghole. And it's in a glass jar with a metal lid, so. You know what? We just need to get a drug smelling dog and just try a bunch of different shit to see which ones work and which ones don't.
See which one fools the dog.
That'd be a great YouTube video. How to beat drug sniffing dogs.
How to trick them? Put a bunch of dog biscuits in your.
So which is the hardest drug to get through? Which one are they most likely to find? The dogs.
I would say weed, probably.
Yeah.
Right?
Weed. Okay.
Yeah, weed is actually one of the hardest drugs to smuggle anywhere, just because it's so fucking. It stinks, dude. Like, it smells
good. Yeah. God, if the weed is worth smuggling, it's gonna stink like a motherfucker.
Yeah, pretty much.
I really do miss that fucking smell. God damn.
It's so good.
Loki says we have a dog now. I'm not sure what you mean. Because like I do own a dog, but it has like no teeth and it's pretty close. I think it's deaf. It's either deaf or just doesn't fucking listen to anybody.
There was this one story that came out recently that I'm just interrupting your story because I'm sure it's going to have no end. There was this one story that came out recently that really fucking bugged me because it just shined a big fucking light on the fact that the TSA isn't really security. It's just the opiate of the masses. It's security.
Sure.
It's security theater.
Yeah.
It's to make people feel safe, not to make them actually fucking safe. And
we have a dog on the show with us. It's Daytwaqua's like little fucking symbol.
But no, like okay. it was never more evident than the fact that when they went, well, we're gonna get rid of the pointy-eared dogs and get us some floppy-eared dogs because they're less scary. Are you
when somebody decided
fucking serious?
Test their security and managed to get like knives and guns and explosives through it without any real difficulty at all.
Oh, dude, and that happens all the fucking time. And the funny thing is, like, whenever they catch people, what bugs me the most is their statistics are so fucking skewed. Like, whenever they say, yeah, we caught a potential terrorist, it's because somebody had a pocket knife in their fucking luggage.
Well, I guess technically that is potential terrorist.
Yeah, no, bullshit. Like the TSA, like there's two versions of the TSA. One of which they spend about like 30% of the money on, but does about 10% of the work. But it actually catches like 100% of the people that they're actually trying to fucking catch. And it's essentially just people who have been trained to look for certain markers in people. And they walk around the airport, either in or out of the TSA uniform thing, and just look at people in the fucking eyes. That's who catches every fucking body. The actual TSA, where they have you go and take your shoes off and go through the airport security shit, they don't catch fucking anybody. Fucking nobody.
But they got to keep me from bringing my like 1 inch long keychain knife on the fucking plane in case I attack the pilot or something.
Yeah, or more than 3 ounces of shampoo. We got to stop.
That's not how it fucking happens. Like that's never how it actually happens. Like even the actual fucking terrorists who fucking hijacked a plane, or fucking Timothy McVeigh, or fucking what's the shoe bomber dude, whatever. Like that's never how they did it. So like the entire idea of airport security was designed to be theater.
It's basically to figure out like how to make people not freak out. What you're saying, right? Like just so that like people don't fucking like write them letters and fucking have protests and cry about shit.
Well, it's that, and also just to don't ask questions. Just do what we say. We'll keep you safe. Like you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, just go ahead and keep giving away more and more of your liberties for protection. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take care of everything. I mean, we don't actually do it very well, but we pretend to, and we make a good fucking show of it.
Well, I mean, how good is security that gets paid like fucking like $10 an hour? I assume that's how much TSA makes. I mean, I could actually look that up because
they actually get paid fairly well, which is why the huge fucking amount of money like from taxes goes to fucking them.
It's 27 to 45,000 a year. Essentially,
it's not even
the typical just 38,000.
It's not even just tax money. Like it's tax money, and also the airports and the individual like airlines and shit have to pay a certain percentage of their profits or their net whatever to the TSA.
Yeah, it looks like on Glassdoor they're talking about 15 an hour for the basic TSA officer.
To essentially be a fucking secondary character in Hamilton.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, look, I'm not saying that's bad. That's pretty fair wage for what they're doing. They're not really doing much of anything. Hold on a second. I gotta touch your balls before you get on the plane. Spread your legs. You know.
I still fucking love that guy that went through airport security and was wearing a T-shirt that says "It's not gay if it's TSA."
Did they appreciate the humor? I would assume they appreciated the joke.
They did not. They appreciated a whole lot less when other people took pictures of them fucking patting his balls.
Oh man, I like the guy who was like, well then I'm not gonna get on.
Obama made a fucking statement about it too. Like I'll have to go and find it, but Obama made a fucking statement about it, about how the TSA is there for our protection and blah 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 blah. I was like, okay, if fucking Bush or Trump had said that, all right, fine. I don't think they're smart enough to realize they're fucking tarded. But no, Obama, like, although you're a piece of shit, you did a bunch of really fucking stupid goddamn things. I know for a fact you're an intelligent motherfucker. You fucking know better.
Yeah, he's so well spoken.
But no, like, yeah, he was like, they're there for your protection. You know that's a fucking lie.
God damn it. Yeah, oh for sure. I like the dude that was like, I'm not gonna get on the plane if you guys are gonna X-ray me or fucking pat me down, because he was like, I guess trying to protest when TSA first started. Mm-hmm. And so they were like, well then you can't leave, and he's like, yeah I can. Like the fuck you think you ain't cops, you know that, right? Like you don't have the ability to arrest me. And so they detained him and then fucking got in a whole lot of trouble because the real police showed up and were like, yeah, no, that's not how that works. He doesn't have to get on the plane or go to jail. He can just leave. It was fairly entertaining.
See, and that's when you just start yelling, "That's my purse. I don't know you," and kicking people in the shin.
Get away from my purse. And you kick them in the balls. That's
speaking of which,
I'm scared of what might be in Gaming and Yelling's purse.
Use my energy on fucking Animation Throwdown.
Animation Throwdown?
Yeah, it's this fucking game that Congregate put out with a bunch of the like moments from like King of the Hill, Bob's Burgers, Futurama, Family Guy, and American Dad. It's just this little CCG, but it's actually really fucking fun.
Yeah, but it's not Sea of Thieves.
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up.
Oh man, I hadn't mentioned it this time on this show yet, so I was like, I gotta get something in there somewhere.
Yeah, but you mentioned Minecraft, which is just as autistic. So
no, I think Minecraft is objectively a better game than Sea of Thieves.
That's really really fucking sad, dude.
Like let's be fair.
If Minecraft is an objectively better game. No, that's very sad. I'm very sad for you.
For one, it retains more players. And there's so many more things you can do with the game, like just as far as like mods and having your own server and shit like that. Like if you could have your own game, you see at these server with your own mods and stuff, like you could start opening chests. As Loki says, in Minecraft, you could open the chests. Yes, Loki, fuck you. Oh man. Oh no, it's not here. We can't get the yeah. It's not officially the right kind. Let's see. Oh, apparently IKEA accidentally played porn on their fucking big screen.
How do you accidentally do that?
I don't know. It was a public holiday. A lot of people were walking by with their kids, and they accidentally played a video of some dude like jacking off. It doesn't say like too much more information about it. I assume it's not in the U.S. because there would have been more people complaining. Oh, it was Causeway Bay in the southeastern Chinese territory of Hong Kong.
What are you talking about? The huge like Teletron or whatever?
Yeah, outside the store.
That was that was hentai, and a chick with like tentacles around her.
That was a different story, dude.
Oh,
that was older. This is more recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this one says it was a graphic video showing a man masturbating and was seen by many families with children passing by in the area.
That's nice.
It's a sweet family story, you know.
Yeah, I know. Like I just looked it up to show my family that it exists.
Oh man,
fucking Eichenwald will forever be a goddamn punchline, dude.
It was the dumbest excuse for having porn on your computer. Like, just fucking own it, dude. Be like, yeah, I like tentacle porn. Whatever, dude. Fuck off. Like, that's the way to go. Because there's no other way that's ever gonna not fucking haunt you.
Yeah, I like anime. Hentai too.
Yeah. See? Did anybody say shit about Samuel Jackson liking fucking hentai? Not at all.
I fucking love that guy. Yeah, I like anime. I like hentai too. It was the fucking laugh at the end that got me. It's like, if it hadn't been for that, I would have been like, all right, yeah, fucking Samuel Jackson likes hentai. Oh, the laugh, all right, yeah, fuck yeah, Samuel Jackson likes hentai. Fuck yeah.
Loki can't fucking spell. He says he's gonna hold you one day. Not cornhole, cornhole.
Okay, you want to hold my corn?
Yeah, I think he does. I think he wants to hold your corn.
That's fine.
Actually, I think he wants to hold Gaming and Yelling's corn. I don't think he wants to hold any of our corn.
Oh, who said he had a choice?
I don't know, man. I assume at some point he's gonna figure out where Gaming lives and just like show up at his door.
I don't mind
holding corn.
Holding corn.
That's romantic right there.
Oh man, I could read some more one-liners from that terrible website.
Is it about trains?
Well,
No.
Why would you bring this shit up? I mean,
No, you remember the website I'm talking about, the one with the amazing jokes that aren't even like jokes. For instance, my teenage angst has lasted 30 years. That's a one-liner.
I just read that before you even looked at it, and I'm like, what? What? I don't
You
even
make it-
get that. Day 2, explain it to me, please.
Well, I like
I'll be
this
honest, I wasn't paying attention.
This one's actually kind of like,
Smart.
it's not great, but it's not as terrible as the rest. When I die, I hope I have enough time to point at a complete stranger and whisper, "You did this."
That's stupid as fuck.
But compared to the rest of the jokes on here, that's actually good quality. By the time you learn the rules of life, you're too old to play the game. That's down home country wisdom, folks, right there.
I got a website that has the 50 worst jokes from the Edinburgh Comedy Festival.
Oh, wow.
Pretty good.
That place has gone, like, it's gone so fucking downhill so fast, and it's not even for any specific reason. Like, it's not because it's gone PC. It's not because of whatever. It's just gotten bad over the years. That thing used to be like an international highlight in fucking comedy, and a bunch of comedians just going like, why would I want to go to that? It fucking sucks.
Yeah, the one in Montreal still good.
Which one is the one in Montreal? What's it called?
Just for Laughs.
Oh yeah. No, that's still a pretty good one.
It's really the only other one I know about, dude. As far as as far as comedy festivals. Yeah. Or wait, isn't there one in Austin? Don't they do a comedy festival in Austin?
Laughapalooza.
Laughapalooza.
And it's not just in Austin. It's that one's throughout the South. That one's it's. I think it starts in Phoenix, goes to it's a 2-week event. That goes from, I think it's like Phoenix to some fucking city in New Mexico that nobody gives a shit about because it's fucking New Mexico. And that it spends the first weekend. Maybe it spends the first weekend in Texas doing
Albuquerque.
Maybe. Wait, that's fucking. That's fucking Arizona, isn't it?
No. Albuquerque, New Mexico.
All right, whatever. I don't give a shit. Either way.
Is it cows?
Shut the fuck
up!
Let him finish. Hey.
There's a town called Truth or Consequences in New Mexico. Is that where it is?
Sure.
That's the only ones I can think of. Anybody else? Ruidoso, maybe? Okay, I'll stop. Go ahead.
I don't give a shit anymore. Fuck you. I'm done.
All right. Loki says, cornhole synonymous with do anal intercourse by 1930s. Apparently, the reference is to a game played in the farming regions of the Ohio Valley in the United States.
Thank you, Day Twi Jr.
All right. Before they played, did they yell "No homo"?
No.
You guys remember "No homo"? Let's go.
It's not gay as long as you say "no homo" at the end of the coming.
Yeah.
At the end of the coming. Jesus Christ.
Is that a pun?
No, that one was not a pun.
Everything's a pun, didn't you know?
Satan's still really angry at you calling that a pun back.
Because it wasn't a fucking pun.
It was a fucking pun.
Explain how.
I already did.
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes.
That was a pun.
It's not gay if you have socks, according to Rotten Silence.
If you leave your socks on. It ain't gay if you leave your socks on.
You're not fully naked, that's why.
Oh,
Can't argue with that logic.
Yeah, that is rock solid logic right there.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Twan.
Yes. Yeah.
That was gay as fuck. What the fuck was that?
I'm telling you now, I'm deliberately doing it awfully. Ever since
I fucking stole it.
Since you pointed it out. After I did it for like a month and a half.
It was way longer than that.
You're probably right.
I found a list of tree puns.
Why? Why? Okay, why?
Oh,
Because it'd be a nice treat. No tree puns don't work. Okay, let me see what other kind of puns we can find. Hold on. I'm sure I can find more.
Are there any good fish puns? Have we done fish puns yet?
You got there before I did. I was actually thinking that.
That's fucking terrifying.
I mean, you got to find the website that'll school you on fish puns, right?
Stop. Stop.
Wait. I mean, on the scale of,
yeah, that would really lure in the fucking viewers.
Oh man, yeah, we should really finish this before we start.
I caught that one. Stop.
Oh man. Oh, these are fucking awful. Okay, hold on. We got.
What do you mean by awful? Can you give 12 examples?
Why did the fish get bad grades? Because it was below sea level.
I don't get how that's funny.
Oh, you don't get it? It's because it's fucking not.
You see, because the grade of C, any grades less than the C are not really passing, right? And they're using that as below sea level, SEA, and replacing the SEA with the letter C, the letter grade C. It would be less than a C, below sea level.
Yeah, but
would be a D or an F. See?
Yeah, but you could still pass with a D though.
Oh yeah, I forgot that a D is passing nowadays. It wasn't when I was in school.
No,
it wasn't really failing, but you didn't get credit for passing either. And nowadays,
so we just explained it, H1. So yeah.
What are the fish
that shows that fucking joke sucked? Fuck off.
What are the fish that act in movies called? Starfish.
There's no character actor fish? What the fuck?
Apparently not. Where does sick fish go? To see a sturgeon.
I swear to God.
That's fucking horrible, dude.
I swear to fucking God.
Fucking gloriously horrible.
I think that was the best.
That's the one. That's the one that broke Satan.
This isn't even acceptable.
I know, it's fucking glorious, dude.
There's not a redeeming quality among all of you.
You mean
just now noticing that?
Including yourself, you piece of shit.
I think Satan really likes puns.
Yeah, he can't admit it publicly, but secretly he's really glad this is happening. He's like, I want all you motherfuckers to die.
That started a little weird, man. That started to sound a little creepy. Getting a little rapey on that last part right there.
Or is he snoring? Did he just finally pass out? Do his shtick?
I think he's just gotten to the point where he's ignoring us.
Yeah, it's not a bad call.
Victory is his. I'm trying to figure out a good fish pun.
There aren't any.
Go for that.
Yeah, a good horrible fish pun.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one for you guys.
Oh, wow.
What do you call?
Way too excited.
What do you call a fish without an eye?
I don't know. What do you call it? Jesus, that's so fucking dumb.
Oh, that's fucking awful. Oh man, you gotta love it when it's so awful you can't help but fucking laugh at it.
I can help it.
Yeah, well, you're not fun at all though, dude. Come on.
Oh man,
Why are you still
Hey, Satan.
Shut the fuck up! I hate you.
Or he's just gonna chat him for a while. Oh man, Loki says I started a company selling landmines disguised as prayer mats. Profits are going through the roof. Gaming is fucking done. Damn.
Into it. Somebody got stoned.
Loki says
somebody got stoned, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not mentioning any names, but somebody got to be really stoned right now.
See, Loki follows that up with, did you hear about the guy whose left side was cut off? He's all right now. Damn.
Oh man, I suspect he's being sarcastic now, dude. God damn.
Yeah.
That prophet one got me.
Oh, Rotten says you started sounding like Elmo for a second there, gaming.
That's nice.
Yeah. It actually reminded me of the Stewie one on Family Guy, dude.
Oh, God. Oh, God. When I go fucking full broken, man, then I go into like Mudchup from that Bullwinkle show, whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be like ultimate laugh, though. Like, can't breathe, crying.
Like, wah stuff.
Yeah, it's super wah.
When it's just been, yeah. How does make coffee? That's awesome.
I know that one already.
Classic. Whatever.
They're just gonna find Satan with like his fucking wrist slit in front of a computer.
We're still hoping. We're hoping.
We're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
He'd just be like, I just couldn't cut it.
Oh, fuck. I think I'm entering into stupid mode already.
These jokes are fucking awful.
I'm just like,
just
I
now.
don't know why any of us are laughing. Honestly, it's just something wrong with us.
Oh, damn.
Oh man.
Damn.
That one's for Satan.
That's like one that like a 3-year-old learned, and then you just can't stop fucking cracking up every time the little kid tells it, man. Oh, apparently Rotten Silence says his laugh sounds like a fucking hyena on LSD.
Sounds intriguing.
Hyenas are fucking crazy. Don't the fucking female hyenas like fucking rape the male ones with like giant clits or some shit?
I don't know if that's true, but I want it to be, dude. It sounds fucking hilarious.
I thought they did for like the fucking dominance and shit.
Yeah, well, the females are the ones that are in charge. I know that. So probably. You got to show those guys who's boss by fucking raping them.
That's what happens in human societies, right?
Indeed. Huge clitted females just raping dudes.
With machetes.
Like that China chick guy. Huge clits.
You talking like the fucking wrestler in China?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, China's got a fucking very large clit, apparently.
So you also saw that video.
I haven't seen the video myself, but I've definitely heard of it.
So the female fucking genitals on a hyena closely resemble that of a male. This is from Wikipedia. The clitoris is shaped and positioned like a penis and is capable of erection. The female also possesses no external vagina as the labia are used to form a pseudoscrotum.
Wow. That's one way to take over a society.
And they give birth through that shit.
Through their balls? They give birth
I mean,
through
they
their
have a
balls.
very high mortality rate as well, don't they?
They're an animal in the wild. They all have a high mortality rate.
And actually, even like baby hyenas, they fucking kill each other as babies too.
It's like those sharks in the womb. I forget what fucking shark it is, but like literally in the womb, like the sharks that develop first will just start eating the other sharks.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That's fucking gangster.
Yeah, but with hyenas, they're just they're babies, and usually one baby starts killing the rest.
That's nuts, dude.
And the parents, they don't care. They just let the strongest survive, and the rest die.
Survival of the
Not a
fittest.
bad strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Although
That's what we need to do to college kids. We gotta do this with college kids.
Yeah, how many SJWs do you think would still be alive if that's what we did here?
I would say none.
Which is why it's a great plan.
Mm-hmm.
They did go up to some other kid and be like, "What you said hurt my feelings, and you shouldn't be allowed to say that." As they just get fucking choked to death, you know.
The guy just fucking kills him and eats him right there.
Chews their fucking throat out. Like, how you feel now, bitch? Are your feelings okay?
I don't know. Anytime I think of hyenas, I remember the. Does anybody remember Mr. Magoo, the fucking cartoon?
Nope.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, the nearsighted guy or whatever. Yeah, there was a one where he was telling jokes to a group of hyenas. They were just fucking, he's because he can't see he can't see or whatever. He thinks he's fucking telling jokes to people, and the hyenas are fucking laughing after everything he says. Yep, every time.
No, I feel like that's what it's got to be like to work black clubs in comedy.
Just say it loudly and with a lot of energy, and it doesn't have to be funny.
Well, that and you're also telling jokes to non-people.
Yeah, the jokes only have to be 3/5 as funny to fucking make it.
That wasn't that bad right there. See, that's how this show is going to get better. Like, we'll slowly build an audience of just hateful, racist people. It'll be great.
Yeah, if that was true, there's plenty of those people to go around.
That's what we've been doing wrong.
Nobody's being fucking savage, man.
KKK.
Actually, our membership level is probably about the same. Because the fucking KKK is just fucking extinct almost. Except for that one town in Montana or wherever it is.
Oh, yeah, fucking KKK thing I was watching. Those people were fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they're like going to that one. It was like some little town, and they were trying to buy up all the houses that were owned by non-white people. You guys seen that one?
No.
There was like one, and there was one biracial, like one fucking interracial couple, like a white chick married to a black dude, and holy shit, did they fucking terrorize them? God damn.
You're talking about it like it's hilarious. Like, they fucked these people's lives up.
Well, dude, it's just fucking crazy that they're like, yes, we must own an entire town. That's how we're going to win. You know what I mean? It's just fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
just
yeah. Well, I like the names they
the
come up with. Like, you're the Grand Dragon. You're the Wizard. You're the fucking Chupacabra.
I still think my favorite is the one who's in charge of a county is called the Grand Titan.
Grand.
Yeah,
Titan.
they got Titans, fucking Krakens, and shit like that. They got a lot of fucking good ones.
They're all retarded.
Krakens? The fucking octopus animal beast?
Well, of course they're retarded. They let a bunch of white people think up their own ideas for a dumb club.
Yeah, a bunch of ignorant fucking white people, dude. It's gonna fucking happen. They're like, hey, it sounds cool to me.
Yeah, white people generally come up with cool names.
let's dress up in sheets and fucking call ourselves dragons.
I mean, like we came up with a couple of cool names. I mean, like nigger and slave and
Quadroon is pretty cool.
Yeah, Octoroon. Yeah, any of those are great. Mulatto.
Has a ring to it.
Yeah, like the fucking bell they have to. No, nope. Stopping.
Oh, you're doing it now.
It was sounding awful punny. Are you sure you don't want to finish it?
One of us.
Oh man. Satan is slowly gonna like end up. It's like in that fucking movie In the Mouth of Madness. Like at the end, he's just gonna be one. He won't be able to stop himself from making puns. It'll be great.
Oh, that wasn't gonna be a pun. That was gonna be a really racist joke.
Don't stop there.
When do we have a limit on racism here?
Yeah. Have you not heard how often we say nigger on this show? Come on.
Oh man, I just watched.
I don't know that we called anybody a nigger, but
again today. And that's because Jesus Christ is my nigga.
No,
Oh
dude,
my God,
I still remember this one time.
That was the old couple, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
It was
God, that was so brilliant.
thing. It was like a church event.
I still remember this one time, like back when me and Failure Accomplished were still cool. Like we did this stream where it was this one random high school decided that they were going to start doing this little show or whatever as some extracurricular group where they argue and debate. It was essentially an oppression Olympics, whether it was women or black people who had it worse, which it's not what it was supposed to be, but that's essentially what it was.
Yeah.
And Failure found this video, and then we did a stream about it, and just fucking ripping these kids, just ripping them up. And one of the kids who was actually on it saw the video, and then started messaging Failure like crazy, like, "Hey, fuck you, blah 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 blah." Eventually, gets them on the show, and she has taken notes on all the worst things that were said on the show. Every single one of the things that she was mad about was something I said. Like, nobody else said anything that was offensive. It was just fucking me.
And that was Satan's proudest moment in life.
Yeah, and like one of you called us a fat lip niggers. Yeah, I think that was me too. Sorry. Like that was like
just me again. My bad. Sorry.
Like, yeah, the blackest guy on that show was the one that said all the offensive things about the black people. Oh. I don't know how to respond now.
Oh man.
But she was so fucking heated. She was so fucking heated.
Oh, I would imagine. Well, because somebody saw the stupid shit she was doing and was like, you know what? That's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm going to mock that mercilessly.
And we did for like 2.5 hours. And she watched the entire thing and took notes.
Dude, that would have been something that would be glorious to fucking have on film. Her reacting to the entire thing, dude. God damn. Like having to be all fucking angry and fuming, pausing
and then
it so she
stop for a second and write shit down.
Oh man, that's a fucking viral video. God damn.
Yeah. So you said blackish guy, and I heard blackish guy.
Yeah, well, he's like he's quadroon, right?
No, mulatto.
He said this like how he said this. I don't know how many times he said he's half black.
Yeah, I know, dude. I just love, dude. I'm going to say fucking quadroon and octoroon as often as possible.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh man,
I gave you too much credit. My apologies,
Sir Adamantine. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hi, Eddie.
Chilito. Is that his name for gaming? Like his pet name for you?
Yes, he calls me Chilito.
He's a little Chilito. That's adorable.
I miss
like
Chilitos,
that.
Man. Although I've heard they have the stuff at a lot of Taco Bells. Like if you request it, it's like an off menu item.
I don't know.
Well, it's all made from the same fucking shit. It's tortilla, meat, and cheese.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
It's just
all Mexican food boils down to the same like 5 ingredients. It's tortilla, meat, cheese, vegetables, and then sometimes you got some fucking beans in there. It's the same 5 ingredients in every fucking dish.
That's what makes Taco Bell so good. It's because there's a bunch of dumb people that'll order expensive shit, and you know it's the same shit and everything, so you just order the cheap shit because it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
or just never eat anything there at all.
Let me give you guys a correction. There's nothing good about fucking Taco Bell. Okay?
What are you? Oh, you have never been drunk driving around at fucking 3 a.m.
No,
even then, dude, there's got to be a Filiberto's around or something, dude.
No, dude, it's Taco Bell or Jack in the Box. That is it. Those.
Oh man, I
actually like
Jack in the Box. I miss those restaurants.
Dude, I actually like their tacos. They're nothing like any other tacos I've ever had.
Because they're not fucking tacos. They're literally made of fucking plastic.
They got the recipe from the Chinese.
Their taco sauce ain't half bad either, the fucking Jack in the Box.
Yeah. Dude, I like pretty much everything at Jack in the Box, dude. Fucking love that.
Oh, I fucking, not long ago when I was off the keto for a while, I did
off the keto?
Off the keto diet for like a week.
The keto. This motherfucker.
How much weight have you lost? Have you lost any more weight?
Well, no, because I stopped for a fucking week and went and fucking ate a whole bunch
of full week.
Shit, yeah.
Fat fuck.
Look, my mom makes fucking sweet rolls every year that are fucking amazing. And I thought they were going to be at the beginning of the week, and then I was off, and then they weren't going to be till the end of the week. So I was like, fuck it. It's Christmas. I made like, I don't know, like 6 dozen fucking cookies.
Oh my god! Wow.
No, more like 7 or 8 dozen. I mean, like 5 people, but it was a lot of fucking cookies.
And I'm sure you hit a bunch of them under your chins.
Yeah, I hit him in my third chin. I have a little zipper on it.
Some of them are still cooking.
Some of them are still nice and warm.
Nice and warm. A little
keep them nice and warm and moist.
But fucking, I had the ultimate cheeseburger thing from Jack in the Box. They changed all their shit, like all their bun and stuff. It's like little sponges now. It's not real fucking bread anymore.
Real.
Didn't they used to use a sesame seed bun?
They used to use like a real hamburger bun. Like it was obviously cheap, shitty hamburger bun, but it was real fucking bread.
Yeah.
I don't know what they make it out of now. It's like fucking.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not sesame seed.
Like that. It's not real. It tastes like a sponge.
Yeah, it's still good, dude. Honestly, I still enjoy it, but yeah, you're right. It's not the same, dude. That burger used to be fantastic. Now I go with the Bacon King at fucking Burger King.
I miss Whataburger.
Whataburger. Yeah, Whataburger is fantastic. Was it you, Stabby? You're the one that's never had Whataburger?
Yeah, I've never had Whataburger.
Well, he's in California. I mean, I don't think there's any there.
No. California is the evil state.
Or wait, the nearest one was like in LA or something, wasn't it? I think
I'm not
looked it up one time.
Driving for 6 hours for Whataburger.
It's really good.
Stop being a pussy and fucking drive for one. You're driving, not walking, you fat fuck.
Yeah, you'll probably still burn more calories than normal. Dude.
You know what? If I had a van kitted out so I could fucking sleep in the back instead of having to get a fucking hotel room down there, I might do it. I just don't want to fucking spend the money on going down to fucking LA and getting a hotel room just to eat a fucking burger.
That sounds like
there. It's probably about the same distance, dude.
That sounds like something you would do, though.
What about that? Sounds like something I would do.
Because you're fat.
Yeah.
I'm a lazy. Way too.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is a lot of effort.
A lot of effort involved.
Even for food, it's a lot of effort.
Five Guys.
Especially if they're a bunch of in and out. Dude, Five Guys, I mean, it's really good, but god damn, fucking the prices. I don't know if it's really worth how much more they charge for that shit. I remember getting 2 burgers and the fucking order of fries was like $28.
We had a fucking burger place in town for a while. I think it went out of business for obvious reasons, but they would not serve French fries.
Wow.
That was their whole thing. Like, that was their angle.
There was a burger place that wouldn't serve French fries?
There was a burger place that didn't sell French fries. I used to hear there was the fucking thing on the radio all the time. I never went there because I don't understand why the fuck you would do that.
I assume that's
But-
some pretentious fucking nonsense, dude. It's kind of like the places that won't serve ketchup on their burgers or anywhere in the restaurant. They refuse to have ketchup in the restaurant. Yeah.
Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of ketchup, but I prefer mustard and that. But still, dude, fucking people like ketchup on their burgers, man. Fucking give it to
It
them.
depends on what kind of steak you're getting. No, I'm just kidding.
Although, yeah, I guess it's really high quality. Like they're literally taking like a fucking ribeye and just grinding it up and using that. You know, even then though, it's still a fucking burger. Put ketchup on it.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
what
when
I think.
you're at a restaurant and they're telling you how you should enjoy the food. That's probably when you realize you should just not be there anymore.
Yeah, unless you actively hate ketchup as much as they do. Because that's pretty, it seems like a pretty unreasonable thing to fucking hate a condiment that much. I'm going to open an entire restaurant dedicated to hating ketchup.
I could see Satan doing something like that just because Satan is pretty good at hate.
I hate.
I've never been to
It's what I do.
that restaurant, Five Guys. I've always wanted to try it, but one day.
It is really good. Super fresh ingredients in that, but again, if you don't mind dropping $28 on a couple of burgers and a fucking order of fries, that's great.
Well, and since I stopped being a vegetarian, now it gives me an actual reason to go there.
Oh
Yeah, like dude, if you get like jalapenos, like it's actually fresh jalapenos. It's not like pickled jalapenos. Like it's again really super fresh shit. Really good, but
I can't
not
eat
worth the money.
jalapenos, unfortunately.
What kind of fucking Mexican are you, dude?
The one who fucking throws up blood if I fucking eat one.
So not really much of a Mexican at all, then.
I'm pretty white for a Mexican. I listen to white people rock music, the devil music, and all my friends are basically white. So
wait, do you listen to music that doesn't have trumpets in it?
No,
Or accordions?
All about that polka.
No, definitely not.
Man, you gonna let
Gotta
you
have
let that
trumpets and
cracker
it's gotta
like-
have accordions.
I didn't hear what any of you idiots
All
said.
right, I drowned you out, Stabby. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just say you let that cracker talk to you like that, Satan or gaming.
I don't give
No,
a
I'm
fuck.
fucking confused. I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore.
You're all the same person to me.
Goddamn Peckerwood. One of my coworkers knows the fucking like crazy like white supremacist dude who has like Peckerwood tattooed on both his fucking arms, like all the way across him from like prison and shit. But she swears he looks like he's part black, like he's got the features.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. The fucking octoroons are the ones that have to act the hardest, dude. They're like, I can't. Nobody can know.
Say octoroon or quadroon, right?
Can
Yes,
you
I just
kick him out?
said it.
Just kick him out for this
like
time.
5
God
minutes
damn
ago,
it.
dude. I literally just said that exact statement like 5 minutes ago. So
Oh,
yes,
I know.
That's what I'm doing.
It keeps surprising me.
That I don't stop.
Oh,
like
man.
he's still doing it. I thought he was kidding, but he really.
That joke is so like it's so played out, but it just
dude. That's what makes it fucking
keep
greater,
going.
dude.
Eventually, it'll come back around to being funny, right?
Yeah, probably not, but I'm still gonna do it.
All right.
That's not gonna fucking. When has that ever stopped me? What jokes are supposed to be funny all of a sudden?
Nope.
It's meta.
That's true. And then you guys got to stop complaining about stories having to have a point.
That's true. Just say it's meta. Every time we complain about it, just say that your story is meta and we have to accept it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I got a lot of other stories I could tell too.
Just say meta and fucking go to town, dude.
All right.
I'm not going to stop
I'm not
you
actually
anyway.
going to tell any other stories because I don't really remember any right now, but meta.
Yeah, good story.
Now you can't be mad about that whole thing going nowhere.
I
Because
still
said
can't.
Yeah, you
I
can still hate. I guess you can still just hate meta. I mean, I do. but we have to accept it.
But the question is, can you open a chest with that meta?
I'm pretty sure Satan is like 50% rage, so
Yeah, like 30% rage, like 30% alcoholism and drug use, and 40% nihilism.
oh, there you go.
And 1/8 black, aka, never mind.
I mean, like, you were already wrong. Go ahead and say the word. Like, it's fine.
Don't give up.
I can't say half. How am I going to say fucking quadroon or octoroon if I say you're half black?
Just say half to ruin.
Half to ruin. A half a quadroon? Hey, there we go.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I mean,
shut the
Satan's
fuck
a half a
up.
quadroon.
They 12, fuck off. God damn it, dude.
Or would
African
you,
is
or would
the
you
best way
twice
to
a
go.
quadroon? How does the math work, dude?
It's just
Oh my
African. Just call him African.
African?
African.
Mulatto.
Again, I kind of rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it's a
No, it
beautiful word.
doesn't.
Mulatto. It sounds like a drink at fucking Starbucks, dude.
It is a fucking drink.
Mulatto is?
Yeah, you dipshit.
What is it, like half black coffee and like half creamer?
Fucking Google it. I'm not your fucking mom.
Are you talking about macchiato?
Shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you.
I don't think mulatto
I
is an
know
actual drink.
Wow. All you fucking people are retarded. Like that. It's not even close. Jesus. Like that's not even close.
What, macchiato?
And fucking mulatto, really?
Oh, yeah. No,
Oh, I thought that was a drink at Starbucks. Fucking really?
Well, I mean, to be fair, Starbucks isn't even close to real coffee, so it's not like it matters.
It's real close to real crack. So
I was actually Googling it, dude.
Best part of Starbucks is cocaine in your cup.
God damn, Stewie. Fucking relax.
He's fucking Googling that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. God damn, we fucking broke him again. Fuck, hey.
Somebody get that man a macchiato.
Your stomach hurts. It's because like it's what I call the gay Halloween effect. All right, you can't like I know it's just every once in a while, but you can't have a diet entirely focused on semen. All right, like you have to have other foods. I know it's gay Halloween. Fine, whatever, but you have to have other foods.
But he's actually been starving because, again, he hasn't gotten any action for like 7 days.
Stop ruining my joke.
Do you know what you call gay Halloween in Chicago?
Prison?
Halloween?
Gay-Halloween? Because it's the Windy City?
Oh, that
Oh! We have reached a new low on the show. Congratulations, Gabby. You did it.
No,
did it.
no.
That was fucking awesome.
Excuse yourself from the podcast. Right fucking now.
Yeah. Time out. You're on time out for 5 minutes. You're going in the
Yeah.
penalty box, dude. Think about what you've done.
Fucking gay Louis. Jesus Christ. Unacceptable, Stabby.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
Starbucks
Time out.
Mulatto.
Time out. You are on timeout.
Oh man.
Search the Starbucks Mulatto and still nothing, dude. I'm gonna keep digging though,
Oh goddamn.
dude. I want to open up a coffee shop now and fucking serve nothing but mulattoes, dude.
You fucking imagine how enraged people would be. And it's all half and half. It's like the hot chocolate mulatto. It's all half coffee, half chocolate.
Yeah, the ones where you want like less coffee and like almost all cream, those could be the quadroon and octoroons. I think this is my life calling, dude. I think this is my life's calling. This is why I was put on Earth, dude. In a racially insensitive coffee shop.
God damn
it. Serving exclusively KKK members.
Just call it the Klan coffee cup. With 3 C's.
All K's?
No, 3 C's. CCC, Klan coffee cup. So you're not infringing on anybody.
Nah, I'd still take a chance.
Right. Because if there's one group that's really fucking litigious, it's the group that hates the Jews.
Right. They're not going to be able to find a good lawyer to hire, dude. Yeah, they're not going to find a good lawyer to hire to win.
Like we're losing every lawsuit, but we tried so many times. I don't know what's wrong.
Sorry, I'm really proud of that joke. I'm really proud of that joke.
Damn.
At this point, isn't the Klan a joke in and of itself, really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
although, dude, it is still hilarious how like the Klan is almost non-existent, basically non-existent, but the fucking left still constantly builds them up as this fucking terrifying organization. There's like maybe a few thousand members on the planet.
Well, and don't forget, according to intersexualism, they're not as bad as the well-intentioned people that ask shit like, "Where are you from?" and like, "Wow, you speak really nicely."
Yep, KKK, much better.
Yeah, or don't understand that you're a doctor because everybody in a hospital wears the same fucking scrubs.
Right. How dare you think I might possibly be a nurse or other
person? Yeah, because everybody's wearing the exact same clothes, but whatever.
You're black and you're a woman. You can't be a doctor. That's fucking crazy.
I mean, if you go to like the area where you just get like, like go to your appointment or whatever, they usually have like the white coats. But when you're in the actual hospital, like they all wear the same fucking outfit.
It's all scrubs for everybody.
Yeah. Because it's cheaper to just buy the same outfit for everybody because you're going to get blood all over that shit. Fucking feces, urine, and all sorts of gross shit. So why fucking spend a lot of money giving like doctors special outfits and shit?
Man, we must have scared off the stream now. Everybody's gone.
All right. It's probably time to call it a day then.
Indeed. Bye-bye.
We're going to take a break and I'll go get ourselves a mulatto.
Have a tall mulatto and have a nice day. Bye-bye.